All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Boy, sorry I'm a little bit late. I had to take care of some stuff with tomorrow being Martin Luther King Day. Couldn't wait till tomorrow to do it, but nonetheless, we are here. And Jordan Love and the Packers, good drive so far. Jordan Love, 2 for 2, 29 yards. Moving into Dallas territory now at the 38-yard line. Oh, look at Aaron Jones go, baby. All the way down almost to the 20. And you can hear this crowd. There's a lot of Packer fans in this crowd right now. We got Little E in the chat. What's up, Little E? He is the first one in the stream today. Angel, you lost. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the Packers do here. Getting close to the red area. Give it back to Jones, and Jones takes it into the red zone after a gain of 7. Man, let's see how many rushing yards he has already in this game. He's already got 22 rushing yards. That didn't seem right. Thought he had more than that, but Aaron Jones, man, potentially going to have a huge game today. There's no A.J. Dillon, so keep that in mind. Aaron Jones is out of the game. Wilson has checked in. Jordan Love, quick throw to the flat, and that is one of his tight ends, not Kraft. That's Musgrave. Another first down, and this is a statement opening drive. And Mike McCarthy, man, he definitely wants this one. He played the Packers last year, his first time playing the Packers as a coach of a different team. And Green Bay won that. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. That's so funny. The announcer is literally saying the same thing. I always love when that happens. It makes me feel like I could do this for a real job. Anyway, I got sidetracked. What I was trying to say was last year, the Cowboys had some mental mistakes late in the game, and the Packers beat the Cowboys. And that was a must-win for the Packers at that time. They were trying to win out so they could get in the playoffs, and they beat Mike McCarthy. And right now, Packers are looking good, especially Jordan Love, who's 3 for 3 for 37 yards on the opening drive, 2nd and 10. And a fake handoff, throwing it to screen. That's Kraft for, they're going to say the 6-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. This has been a great opening drive, but if they don't score on this, I think they have to get a touchdown. I think you need to make a statement. You're on the road. Dallas is getting loud right now. What a good opportunity to take the crowd out of the game super early. 3rd and 5. Jordan Love, 4 for 4, 42 yards. Let's see what he does here. 3rd and 5. Love in shotgun, and we got some early movement, and this might be an automatic first down. Let's see who moved first. They're both pointing at each other as per usual. I think it's a neutral zone infraction. Yep. Good job. Good job right here by the movement. He lifts his arm and gets it called. If Lawrence just trying to time that snap perfect. Trying to get a good jump. All right. So now it's 3rd and 2 because it's actually going to be half the distance of the goal. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but 3rd and 2, and let's see what they do here. Aaron Jones in the backfield. They're motioning Reed. Shotgun. They're going to hand it off to Jones, and Jones gets in. Touchdown, Packers. An opening drive touchdown for the Green Bay Packers, and they are on the board early in this game, and he throws the football to a Packer fan wearing his jersey number. He's from Texas. This is a homecoming game, and Green Bay comes out and just punches them in the face. I love this. I love the way the Packers are playing right now. They're so balanced. Aaron Jones, best running back in the league the last couple weeks, and they used him. They used Love. That was, keep in mind, there's a lot of coaches that are really great at scripting the first 12 plays. Okay, so we'll see if they can keep this going moving forward through the game. But so far, great opening script, uh, great play selection, very balanced. And let's see how the Cowboys respond. Dak Prescott, we mentioned it, playing at the highest level of any quarterback. Maybe Lamar Jackson's the other quarterback, but definitely in a tier of his own this year. And Jordan Love is actually approaching that tier. He's second in the NFL in touchdown passes, and he acquired most of them after week 8. So the Jordan Love that we've seen, we definitely seen a shift in the Packers and Jordan Love. And I mentioned this before, but this is a common theme with young quarterbacks that are successful, right? Brock Purdy, Kyle Shanahan, Jordan Love, Matt LaFleur, Tua. But not a great time to bring this up, but they were second in points per game this year. So Tua, Mike McDaniel. Look at the young quarterbacks that aren't doing well. Kenny Pickett, Mike Tomlin. Defense. You got Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, Bill Belichick. You got Riddler, and it's just these offensive coaches are really good at adapting. You could tell LaFleur wasn't sure what the limitations were on Love, and I don't know if it's just he watched a lot of film and was like, "Hey, this is what he does right." I'm not sure exactly what that shift was for Jordan Love and the Packers, but it was a huge shift, huge. And we got a little pan in the chat. Who dat? Love it. Who dat? Nation. Hey, what do you guys think of the Bengals also using the who dat? I know the Bengals, they they have their own, like, I don't know. To me, I always thought that was the Saints thing, and then the Bengals started doing it. I think they use like one different letter. I can't remember. It's like a little different, but it's way too close to be different, if that makes sense. Who Day. That's what it is. Who Day. To me, that's just too close to Who Dat. And Who Dat is definitely cooler. Damn, Aaron Jones with the shades on the sideline. He is wearing shades on the sideline. I don't even know if I've seen this before. Have you guys ever seen an NFL player wearing sunglasses on the sideline in an indoor game? Keep in mind that the sun does make its way through with the retractables and the windows, but I've never seen that before. All right, here we go. This one's going to be returned. Turpin at the 10. Makes a move. Gets to the 23, and a good job by the coverage team for the Packers. He doesn't get to the 25. And now here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Who is Dak Prescott in the playoffs? He pounds everybody. He's in the huddle. He's the leader of this team. Are we going to get Dak Prescott in the playoffs? Or is this going to be a continued Dak Prescott, the new improved Dak Prescott? Is that going to continue into the playoffs? Very exciting. Shotgun formation, Tony Pollard. Here we go. Handoff, Tony Pollard. And Tony Pollard picks up 5. That's a great start. And what we were talking about Dak Prescott, last year, he had the most interceptions thrown. Then we put up a stat that was, I think it said he was the first quarterback to go from leading the league in interceptions to having the least amount of interceptions and the most touchdowns. Never happened. This is a historical turnaround from Dak Prescott, and I think what everyone wants to know is, will that continue in the playoffs, into the postseason? Because we know that the Cowboys, just like the Charger. But in a season where Dak has rewritten a narrative, can he continue to rewrite the story against the Packers today? Ladies and gentlemen, It's time to bring in a man with the last name Balls, first name Huge. A man that loves Chicago sports, but vows to not wear any gear until they make him proud again. A man that hates the Green Bay Packers with all of his might, all of his soul, and all of his heart. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in to the Only Football Studio, Dak Prescott is running down to the 50. We got Rick.
Woo! Let's go.
Are you cracking a beer?
Cracking a seltzy.
Oh, okay.
It's
We're
seltzer
drinking.
time.
I
It
hit
is
the gym.
seltzer time.
I hit the gym before the stream, so I might join you with one of those.
Let's go, baby. And already Cowboys are cowboying right here. But after that Dak run, man, it's looking good. It's looking good.
It is. All right, here we go. Dak looking, throws the check down, and he's going to be met right away by Packers linebacker. What do you think the dynamic's going to be? 51 points scored or 20-17?
Oof. I'm hoping it's going to be a high scoring game, and I'm hoping it's not a high scoring game in terms of just one-sided, right? Like, I want this to be another good game, obviously, because we are fans of neither of these teams. Well, you more Packers, but still very Broncos. But I want this to be a Packers Jordan Love throwing 18 touchdowns. Dak Prescott MVP, leader in touchdowns. That's what I want these offenses to be. Tony Pollard running into the end zone 2-3 times. I want fucking Aaron Jones mowing down defenders and getting in the end zone. That's what I want in this game, dude.
I love it, dude. I think there's a good chance that that's what's going to happen because this opening drive touchdown, I think it's going to continue going back and forth. And keep in mind, the Packers did receive to start this game.
Oh, they did. Okay, so Dallas will get that in the third quarter.
Oh, it's a rare drop by CeeDee Lamb. Wow.
Yeah. Let me know when they get to the replay. Or can you fast forward at all?
No. I see him going through his fingers.
Yeah. And now Lamb on going to the sideline.
It looks like he might have thrown that just a little out of his reach.
Yeah.
Looking at the replay.
Yeah, Dak needs to throw a better ball. Dak needs to throw a better ball for sure right there, especially on that third down. And after that big run he had, come on, man. You got to keep that drive going.
For sure. And then what's going on right now? They're having a discussion about this?
Little discussion, little discussies.
Anger. I love his last name.
Anger.
Oh, look at him falling. Oh, stop.
Oh,
I swear to God. Wait, there's one right there. That's offsetting. Wow.
What's going on here?
Cowboys are already cowboying.
I know. I was going to say, what the fuck?
If he got blocked into him, that's going to be an interesting call.
And we got Lil Lee in here. We got Lopan. Dallas has to run the damn ball effectively to win 100%. Thank you guys for joining us here on the Only Football Podcast, or the stream of Super Wildcard Weekend. The football continues, Kyle. Let's see what the call is. It continues,
man.
Yep. Fair catch, interference by number 54, first down, Green Bay.
And that's a 15-yard penalty. So I wonder if there's a... Yeah, dude, what are you doing? I hate when they do that. Like, they get super, super close, and then they put their hands up like, I'm not obstructing him. It's like, dude, get off of him. You're literally on top of him. Just because your hands are up doesn't mean that you're not in the fucking way.
That doesn't mean that you did interfere. And Lopan, at work, we will definitely keep you up to date on this game, do the play-by-play for you. That's kind of our... I feel like we're really good at the play-by-play, Kyle, and then the analyzation part on your side.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I feel like if you were just listening to us, I think you would have a really good feel for how the game went.
Lil Lee, what's up, man? I saw your tweet, by the way, Lil Lee. Thank you so much for shouting us out, giving us that note on Twitter. We appreciate it. I wasn't able to like it. It was one of those things where I was scrolling my phone, got up, had to get breakfast going and all that stuff. But I did see it. So thank you so much. We do appreciate all the love you give us and all the support.
Wow. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Thank you.
Yeah. Brother T, go Pack, go straight back to Wisconsin. You're right. After this, they should go right back to Wisconsin out of the playoffs. You're right.
Yeah, because they'll be hosting the next game.
God damn it, Kyle. God damn it. God damn it. Kyle always has to get me back, that piece of shit.
This is gonna, yeah. I'm already loving this game because
Yeah.
even if you believe that the Cowboys are gonna win this game, it's just because the Cowboys are the favorite in this game. So I think if you're just a neutral football fan, you like that the Packers scored because I think it's less likely that we're going to have what happened yesterday happen if the underdog kind of comes out and scores and the Cowboys have to play, because we know the Cowboys can score a lot of points really quick.
Yep.
So honestly, even if you're neutral, I think the Packers scoring kind of sets up a close game.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too. And do you know how they scored? Because I didn't actually get to catch the touchdown.
It was a long, methodical drive that was very balanced. Aaron Jones was running for probably like 7 yards per run.
Jesus.
They were just great plays. And I said that the great offensive coaches in the league, they have a very good script. And they normally script the first series. Some coaches script the first two.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'll look really good for the script. And then as soon as the script's over, start getting some 3 and outs. So we'll see if the Packers can continue.
Oh, okay. So it was a long methodical drive, like you said. And here we go. They're going to start at their own 24. Jordan Love going deep. Incomplete. Oh. Are we are synced, Kyle, or do I need to pause for like a second? Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe a second.
Let me know when it gets to the replay.
Replay.
Bam. All right. We should be good. And
hand touch the ball.
Yep. There we go. We're synced. We are in sync, baby. Melton, one of the guys who's kind of emerged for the Packers in these last few weeks of the regular season too. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Love under center, takes the snap. Going to hand it off here. Aaron Jones up the right side of the field is going to get about a yard on that play. About 1 yard. All right. And if you guys are joining us right now, please throw a like on the stream. We would appreciate it very, very much. Helps the algorithm, helps us to get out there to everybody else. Again, would very much appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And throw a comment in here. Let us know what you think of this game so far, what you're hoping is going to happen, who you got winning, why you got them winning. Let's start a conversation in the comments, everybody. Here we go. Under center is going to be Jordan Love. Getting everybody set. Actually going to be in the shotgun. 1-0. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Rolling right. Stopping. Looking to throw. Over the middle.
Wow.
Caught.
Dobbs. There
all
it is.
The way to midfield, Kyle.
Wow. And how far was that? 30 yards?
I think so, because it went, no, probably about 25 yards, because they got 1 yard on the run, and he got there to midfield, so about 25 yards there.
Okay.
Big pass to Romeo Dobbs. Good job, man. What a fucking, he stopped, stutter stepped a bit, had some time. Even with the guy in his face, Jordan Love able to complete that pass. And here we go under center. 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Jordan Love takes a snap, gets the handoff. Looks like Dylan there, right? Is that Dylan? 31?
That's Wilson.
Wilson there. Just like Lil Lee said, throw up a like and throw a dog shit in the chat. Or a hell yeah, if you like that the Packers are winning. I'm going to throw a dog shit. All right. 1 minute, 52 seconds and counting left in this first quarter. We got Love in the shotgun, 1 running back, 3 wide, 1 tight end. Love takes a snap, fakes the handoff, throwing over the middle, almost caught. That
was a really, really good fake handoff. Rodgers, one of the best things that he did that no one really talked about, his fake handoffs.
Yes.
They're some of the best you will see. And Jordan Love being good at that, I don't think it's a coincidence.
Yeah, you learn from a Hall of Famer when you sit under him for a couple of years. Lopan, I'm taking a dog shit right now at work. Hey, that means you're getting paid to take a dump. I love it.
I love that.
3rd and 9, Jordan Love in the shotgun, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Motion, takes the snap, looking to pass in the pocket, rolling right, and there's a flag already. Incomplete.
Oh, this one might be holding.
I think so too, and they might decline it because that is a 4th down coming up.
All right, we'll check on this flag. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Sounds good. All right, let's see. It looks like a holding on Parsons. That's definitely a holding call there in the backfield. Number 74, Jenkins. Yeah, 3rd and 9, and it is a 4th and 9 now for the Packers coming up as Parsons running off to the sidelines. It's like the Packers are going to get the punt unit out there. They've still not shown the field. Yep, they're going to have the punt unit out there at midfield. If you're also joining us, not only if you would throw a like for the video, if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, we are doing all the playoff games all the way up to the Super Bowl. We're doing all those games. So you guys can subscribe, hit that notification, and get all of our notifications for our live stream. There's the punt. There's going to be a fair catch by Turpin, and it's going to go at the 7-yard line. So Dallas is going to start deep in their own territory. They had a big run by Dak Prescott on that last drive. Let's see if they can get something going similarly, but they need to get into the end zone. They want to tie this up against the Packers. Like Kyle said, it's always awesome to see like the underdog, come out and score right away like the Packers did. And because it goes to show that this game may not be like those first 2 wildcard games, right? It may not be like that. It's going to be like throw for throw, touchdown for touchdown, similar to that first half of the Browns-Texans game. If that could be something that happens all game, then we're in for a very exciting Packers-Cowboys matchup. And the history sides with the Packers, everybody. If you guys know this, it sides with the Packers, but Dallas has a team that we haven't seen in a while, in my opinion. How good they are, how good they've been, especially at home. They score a ton of points at home. The playoffs shouldn't be any different, but obviously there's more excitement. There's more pressure when it is the playoffs. But I think the Dallas Cowboys can definitely get 30 plus points up on the scoreboard this game. And to be honest, I think the Packers can as well, man. The way Jordan Love and all these guys have been playing for the offense so far, very doable for this game to go in the upper 30s for both sides. So again, thank you for joining us here on the Only Football Podcast season two. So our second playoffs we're doing here, live streaming. And again, if you haven't subscribed already or liked the video, please do so. That would really help us out. We would really, really appreciate that. We just got to 500 subs a few days ago, and we've been, riding that excitement since. So we would very much appreciate that a ton. Lopan saying Texans Cowboys Super Bowl would be epic, like Rangers Astros. Could you imagine that, man? And you're talking about a 22-year-old CJ Stroud who just proved to the NFL and the world that I belong in this league. We belong in the playoffs as a Texans organization, to go up against just a monster of a team, America's team in a sense, right? A team that in the Cowboys that is always expected to be in the playoffs, no matter what the team looks like or how they perform. Always expected to go to the playoffs, always expected to be a contender against a very young and hungry team like the Texans. That would be, if that was a Super Bowl, that'd be one of the craziest Super Bowls of all time, I think. All right. So we are back to the game. They're showing Mike McCarthy on the sideline here. Again, Cowboys starting from their own 6, 7, 8-yard line. After a good pump by the Packers to get them pinned deep in their own territory. So we got Dak Prescott under center, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Takes a snap. Dak in the pocket. Going deep. First drive left side. Incomplete to Brandon Cooks. It fell just a bit short. Oh, man. He wanted that one. He wanted that one. Oh, Brandon Cooks needed to curl inside just a little bit, and he probably would have gotten that. All right. 2nd and 10. Prescott in the shotgun, 4 wide. 1 running back takes a snap, hands it off. Tony Pollard. No, is it Tony Pollard? Gets about 5 yards here. It's actually going to be, is that CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb with a rush up the middle. Ball control right now. Green Bay with 10.5 minutes versus like the 3 minutes that Dallas has. So, oh, man. Green Bay dominating right now in this first quarter. 52 seconds left in this first quarter. 3rd and 5. Prescott in the shotgun. 3 wide. Takes a snap. Prescott in the pocket. Quick shot. Intercepted. Packers intercept Dak Prescott. And it looks like a touchdown for now, but I think he is down at the interception. Where he intercepted, I believe the Cowboy was touching the defender of the Packers, Jair Alexander. So I think it is not a pick 6, but they are going to be down around the 20-yard line. Let's see. Pick at around the 18-yard line for the Packers on a pick.
What happened?
No, Kyle. Dak Prescott gets intercepted, you fucking cheesehead. Intercepted around the 20-yard line by Jair Alexander.
Holy crap. Wait, I got to put it over my cheese hole so I can hear.
SpongeBob over here. We've got to put it over the cheese sauce. Oh, Kyle, the interceptions. Dak Prescott. These
and who else, right?
Are just
the guy that they wouldn't make a captain.
Yep. The guy that they wouldn't make a captain for the coin flip. So the Packers inside the red zone. Jordan Love in the shotgun, 5 wide. 1st and 10 for the Packers.
Red zone, dude.
Takes the snap.
Aaron Jones.
Quick throw to Aaron Jones. Going to be a screen on the left side. Aaron Jones gets through for a 1st down, and it's going to be a 1st and goal upcoming for the Packers. Wow, dude. The turn of events.
Okay, so did I miss a big play to CeeDee Lamb or something?
Not CeeDee Lamb. He just rushed up the middle for 5 yards on 2nd down. That's all.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Okay. I thought maybe I missed the big play.
No, the big play was the interception by Alexander there for the Packers. And here we go. Jordan Love under center. 3 wide. 1 running back. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Aaron Jones to the right side of the field. Trying to get in.
Oh, there's a flag, though.
Yeah.
This might be on Kraft.
Going to be a yard short, but let's see what this flag is. Might be hold. It was in the backfield.
The refs. I hope they have better day today.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay positive. I'm not gonna let what happened yesterday roll over to a whole new crew. Everyone gets a chance to prove that they don't suck.
Yep. And it was another holding call for number 85, Kraft, like you said, Kyle. And it's he was holding Micah Parsons. That's 2 calls of holding on Micah Parsons so far.
Micah Parsons, that was such a fast first quarter.
Yeah. First quarter is now over. Second quarter beginning.
All right. I'll send it right now.
He's betting blind, Kyle. What the hell?
Well, we talked about it a little bit.
Okay.
We said Aaron Jones touchdown, CeeDee Lamb touchdown. Those are the only 2 touchdowns that I was willing to bet on. And Aaron Jones got the first one. And we'll see what happens with CeeDee Lamb.
All right. I like it.
This is very simple. There's only 6 things. So,
okay. What are they?
I'll share it with everyone. So, CeeDee Lamb touchdown, Aaron Jones touchdown, Aaron Jones over 73.5 rushing yards,
Mhm.
Jaden Reed over
Mhm.
50 receiving yards. Packers
Oh.
to cover by 7, but the Cowboys to win.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
Tyler made this bet, and I said Packers +7. If you
Mhm.
do Packers +7, then if the Packers win, then you win because they didn't lose by 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, or 7. But if you take the money line and the Packers to cover by 7, that means the Cowboys have to win and the Packers can't lose by more than 7. That is kind of like
Yeah.
it could happen. I mean, if the Cowboys kick a last second field goal, that, to win, then that would work. But it is a situation to monitor. And then Jake Ferguson over 44 receiving yards and Tucker Kraft over 2.5 receptions. He has one already,
Oh,
and
perfect.
it's $1,700.
Nice.
So
Nice.
pretty solid, pretty
Yeah.
solid.
I like it. Smash. I'd smash.
You'd smash that like button.
I'd smash that like button.
All right.
And we've got our boy E-Dub in the chat. E-Dub,
Hell
what's
yeah.
going on, man?
What's up, E-Dub? E-Dub!
E-Dub, or Legs, as Brother T likes to call him.
So this is your nightmare, Rick.
Yeah, and I just saw something on X that this is the first time at home. First home game all season, the Cowboys did not score a first quarter touchdown.
Really?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. And there's that
Inconceivable.
Packers defense, dude.
Yeah.
They've really risen to the occasion. They're just as much, they get just as much credit as the offense.
They do. And here we go. Packers in the shotgun. Jordan Love takes a snap over the middle. Quick pass. Caught. Is that Dubs? 87?
Yep, that's Joshua Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs over the center or middle of the field. Going to be a 3rd and goal, I believe, coming up. And they're inside the 5-yard line. Inside the hot zone.
Wait, the hot zone's the 10. This is the point of no return.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Inside the point of no return. Jordan Love under center, 4 receivers wide, run running back, takes the snap, handoff up the middle, Aaron Jones in, touchdown.
Let's go.
Aaron Jones, Packers,
2.
touchdown.
Oh my God, Skip Bayless. Fuck you, dude. I'm kidding. I'm just so happy. All that shit he talked. And he was giving Lil Wayne so much shit just for believing that the Packers had a chance. And now look at him.
Now look at him. E-Dub, it's all good. It's all good. Got to root for somebody in this game. All right. So 13-0, extra point coming up. Snap, hold, kick is good for the Packers. It's time to update
the ticker because of Aaron Jones. I love how much that doesn't work.
I know. I think that's what makes it classic.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm glad that because we've never talked about this, but it's something that we agree on clearly.
Let's see. Anything else updated here? You know what I saw, I heard interestingly on the Pat McAfee show, Kyle, was Bill Belichick is out there as a coach, right? He's out there as a coach. He's available. He's going to be a coach this next season coming up. Are the Packers willing to bring in Bill Belichick and get rid of LaFleur?
Are you fucking with me right now?
That was something that they were talking about on Pat McAfee, and I was thinking,
they should feel embarrassed for even having the conversation. No, they shouldn't leave their flourishing Matt LaFleur or what his relationship with Jordan Love. I mean, he's got the second most touchdown passes in the season. Yeah, let's replace it for the guy that gets 9 points a game and was shut out 3 times this year. That's the guy we want. Bring in that defensive mind for our young offensive team because
Yeah.
this, scoring 30 points per game is kind of boring. No, that is the worst
and
thing I've ever. Were they really talking about this? Or are you fucking with me?
they were. Tyler said Swabrick has left the chat. So they were talking about because of how he's a legendary coach. There's the young quarterback in Jordan Love that you got there, and what he was able to do with Tom Brady and what Jordan Love has proved this season. They're like, let's make the connection. You've got a legendary coach who is available. LaFleur has done something with this team in the last few weeks. He did have Aaron Rodgers, but like the options out there, sometimes, and this is something that the Cubs did. I will make this a little bit about baseball here. I know we're the only football podcast, but I'm going to throw in baseball. The Cubs at one point had a manager. An elite manager became available after he got fired from his team. They hired that manager, won the World Series 2 seasons later. And that was the reason. The manager was a big reason, right? The players, of course, but this is just something that they were talking about, not necessarily something that they should do, though. I was just putting it out there, seeing how you felt.
It just shows, I'll tell you how I feel. It shows you that media, and we are not going to be that way, but we will call them out for sure. No, we're not going to just have a conversation just because it's like a bunch of buzz names and teams. Like, the Packers and Belichick, it's like, oh, this is going to, of course not. Of course, Matt LaFleur, dude, this is a historical turnaround for the Packers.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have this conversation with any other teams in the playoffs. We wouldn't say this with DeMeco Ryans with a young quarterback. His first year with CJ Stroud, he makes it to the playoffs and we're like, oh, he's one of the best in the league. Matt LaFleur has to turn the TV on and hear conversations about him being replaced when he's done what only one other team could do, and that's the team he's playing. That's kind of unacceptable.
Yeah. Go. Dak Prescott going to hand it off to Tony Pollard up the middle of the field. Gets a first down past close to the 25-yard line. I get it. I 100% get it because I was also thinking that too. I was like, why would you take a defensive coach who, yes, has a great history, is going to be a Hall of Fame coach in the NFL, and replace him with a LaFleur offensive guru in a sense, right? What he's been able to do with Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. Why would you replace that? But I could see why there might be a conversation about it. And here we go. Dak Prescott hands it off. Pollard up the middle gets 7 yards. So I'm glad I brought it up because I'm glad to, kind of hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you brought it up too. So another thing too, last year, this is not related to the LaFleur thing, but I believe it was last year, the Packers were in a game where winning it in against the Lions. And if I remember correctly, if it wasn't last year, it's the year before. I don't know why I'm struggling to remember the moment, but I think it was last year, Quay Walker. He had an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty that really did cost the Packers the game. Mm-hmm. He's been in the league a couple more years, more mature. I remember whatever he did. I remember specifically saying I'm taking him out of the game if I'm the coach.
Trainer.
He pushed the trainer. That's what he did. Mm-hmm. So I'm also kind of a small, tiny side story, but I'm looking to see Quay Walker and see if he has a big game and if he makes any mental or emotional mistakes. He's like a very wears his emotions on his sleeve type of player. First down for the Cowboys on a throw to Dowdle, which is a fun name to say.
Dowdle.
Is he going to score today? I Dowdle it.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out.
Go. Timeout. You're in timeout.
Get out of here. Penalty box. Here we go. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. 4 receivers, 1 tight end.
Looks like the Packers are in Prescott coverage.
Prescott cover. Oh, another miss by CeeDee Lamb, non-catch there. And yeah, Quay Walker, that thing that happened, it happened last year. And one of the reasons too, it was so like a big thing that happened and why a lot of people were talking about it. It happened right after the DeMar Hamlin thing. So it was like super the training staff, what they did to Damar Hamlin was super like in the spotlight. So they're like, don't do that to the training staff. They just saved the guy's life the other day or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
So
it
but yeah,
definitely enhanced what he did.
100%. 2nd and 10, Prescott in the shotgun, takes a snap in the pocket. Quick one over the middle. Caught.
Get up. You can run.
Ferguson caught.
So the ref, let me get this straight. So Ferguson catches the ball. He's not touched down, and then he gets up. So now he's a ball carrier, and the ref has the power to blow a whistle. Let's see.
Let's see. He's still up. He did get touched by a Packer.
Down by contact. Yeah. It looked different in real life.
It did. And here we go. Fakes a handoff. Quick pitch. Little end around to the left side.
Oh, helmet to helmet.
5 yards. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't get called. That was definitely the type of helmet to helmet that I thought would be called.
For sure. Brandon Cooks on a 5-6 yard end around rush to get the Cowboys going. They're inside the 35-yard line right now.
They're going up tempo right now, trying to get to the line quick.
In the shotgun, 2nd and 4. Prescott takes a snap, hands it off. Tony Pollard going nowhere.
Wow.
Green Bay defense right there showing dominance on Pollard.
I miss Jolly. Do you remember Jolly?
No, I don't. Was he a tackle?
He was he was. I think tackle. Well, I think he wore 97 as well. This is like 10 years ago, but he was like had this big old belly, and it just matched his last name. And it was a great guy.
Prescott with the snap in the pocket, looking to pass, rolling right, looking,
oh,
rolling right, gets sacked. Sack, lunch, Kyle.
Nom. Are the Packers gonna blow out the Cowboys?
I don't know, dude. And we got Bill in the chat. Bill, what's up? You were in here earlier. Sorry, I forgot to say what's up. Jolly from Battlestar Galactica, 100%.
Tyler remembers Jolly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Packers that and that goes for every team where they're like a key player in a very good team.
Yeah.
But then you just kind of forget about him. Remember Ryan Grant?
Yeah, the running back, 25. Yeah. I remember that. There was another guy who had a interception, a pick six in the 2010 NFC Championship, or 2012, whatever year the Aaron Rodgers Packers won the Super Bowl against the Bears, NFC Championship.
2010.
2010. Do you remember who that was? He was a tackle.
For the Packers?
For the Packers. Big guy. He had a very like big guy last name. He caught a pick six.
Black
guy.
Do you know what letter 16. It starts with?
Punt from the Cowboys here. Going to be a fair catch, called it around the 6-yard line. That's where the Packers will start. I think it started with an R, and he was like 99, 98, I think, something like that. Oh, God, what was his name?
Any of these names ring a bell. He was on the D line?
Yes, he was. He had a big belly.
Big old belly.
Yeah, pick six Packers 2010.
Mike Neal?
No.
Mike Montgomery. BJ Raji?
BJ Raji. That's who it was. He was a
first-round draft pick.
BJ Raji's awesome pick six. Yes. That's the one I remember.
I remember when he was drafted as well. He was drafted the year before. I think actually in that Super Bowl. That Super Bowl, he was a rookie, actually.
Oh, was he a rookie that year?
Yeah, I believe so. If not, he was in his first year. But he was young.
Yeah, I very much remember that pick six because it happened against our backup Caleb Haney after Jay Cutler was out of the game with an injury. And Caleb Haney went to go pass a ball, and I think it was tipped or just 100% intercepted. And he went all the way down, and that's what made the difference in that game. I think the end of that game, the score was 21-14. That's what it was there, yeah.
My mom just texted me, so she put $50 on the Packers Detroit Lions and Buffalo Bills to win. Obviously,
Oh shit.
the other two are likely to happen, but the Packers was the bold one. So they're offering her $100. And she texted me. She said, "Should I cash out?" I said, "Yes. Yes, cash out.
100% cash
You
out.
just made your $50 and now take Mom, if you're watching this, take the $50 that you won, put that other 50 back in the account, put the new 50 back on the Packers. It's not going to be the same odds, but build that same bet, but do it with like $20, you know? That's how you got to do it. You got to take the winnings when they're offered, and then you got to reinvest.
Yeah.
It's kind of like day trading, dude.
It,
Like,
it really is.
really
Yeah.
is.
I was just going to say the same thing.
There are people that bet on like tennis and stuff, dude. They're constantly just like wagering 10 cents and putting 20 different combinations together and watching the cash out options like a hawk. And just, it's literally it's a job for some people.
Yeah.
Some people are really good at it. Some people aren't.
I remember when I heard the story of Barstool, Dave Portnoy, you know, and he was with his ex-wife when they were dating. It's like, if we wanted to eat lunch, he had to do the online poker, win money, take that money out, and go buy lunch.
Hell yeah.
That is just dedication. 1st and 10 under center, Jordan Love going to hand it off. And no gain here for Aaron Jones on that 1st down run. But yeah, man, that was that's just like dedication right there to your craft to you know you're good enough at poker to bet money and win some lunch money for you and your girl later.
Yeah, it almost feels like free money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kyle just threw in an upper decker. Upper deckers make your pecker bigger.
2nd and 10 for the Packers. They've got 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Love in the shotgun inside their own 10-yard line at the 7. Jordan Love motion, takes the snap in the pocket. Quick pass over the middle. Caught. Watson.
God,
Mr. Watson, I'm talking to you.
This is a good opportunity to talk about this really quick. So Watson emerged late last season as Aaron Rodgers' number 1 target. And then we go into this season and he's Jordan Love's clear number 1.
Yeah.
And the Packers started dealing with injuries, and then Jaden Reed emerged as the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was having multiple touchdowns, hundreds of yards. He had 100 in the first half 2 weeks ago. So it's now all of a sudden they're like, hey, Christian Watson's healthy. And this Packers, like, he is now a cherry on top, where it used to be, hey, we're putting a lot on him. Now he's just a bonus.
Jordan Love to pass, looking, pass the left side, caught.
Jordan
1st
Love, dude.
Down, Packers.
This is a new era of quarterbacks. I hope you guys are appreciating what we're seeing these last couple of days.
Bullshit.
CJ Stroud. Well, I know Rick isn't, but CJ Stroud, man.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed, man. I went 2 for 2 on my bold quarterback predictions this year. I wanted to go back and clip them, because if you guys don't know, we have our Groundhog Day episode coming up, where we revisit all of our bold predictions from the beginning of the season. And I think you guys are in for a treat. If you haven't seen that, it'll be on that week before the Super Bowl, because there's 2 weeks before the Super Bowl after the NFC AFC Championship.
Yep.
So it kind of falls right there in that 2 week period, and it is Groundhog Day for real.
Yeah.
So we turn that into our an opportunity to revisit our predictions, and I'm going to be wrong a bunch, and I'm going to be right a couple times. But that's
I'm always right.
And then Rick actually is a perfect 10 for 10 this year. No, he's wrong a lot.
I'm being wrong. Perfect 10 for 10. I'm being wrong. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Packers at their own 26-yard line. Jordan Love under center. 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Let's see if the Cowboys show some blitz. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Some pressure. Micah Parsons throw over to the right side. Caught. Dobbs.
There goes Dobbs.
40, 35, all the way to the 35 of the Cowboys. Dude, the Cowboys are about to lose this game at home. This is so bad.
This is this is
just bad.
This is bad for the Cowboys. This is kind of turning into, I don't want to say a career-defining moment for Love, but kind of is. And when you look at the other quarterbacks, he's the first quarterback to make it to the playoffs in his first year with the Packers. Not even Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre did it. And it looks like he's not shaken at all by this moment.
Takes a snap, going to run up the middle. It's going to be about a yard. First year starter. Yeah, man. It's, again, the 32 touchdowns that he threw, like just, God damn, he's so good. I hate this so much.
Yeah.
Great throw.
It's a good thing we didn't take Dobbs under. We talked for like 20 minutes because Dobbs under was at like 20. And he's averaging like 11 yards per game. And I was like, I don't like it, man. It's too risky. And paid off. We would have already lost that.
Love with a throw to the left side, caught for about 5 yards. Going to be a 3rd and short upcoming to Wicks.
So is Jordan Love better than Aaron Rodgers? Because this is the team Rodgers played with last year, and Jordan Love's definitely having a better quarterback, better season. Now I'm not trying to jump the gun here, but it's a serious, it's a bold statement, but it's actually a valid argument.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's looking really good in his first playoff game, just like CJ Stroud we talked about yesterday, right?
Yeah, 11 for 14, almost 200 yards passing already.
Yeah, I hate it. 3rd and 4, Jordan Love takes a snap. Quick throw to the left side, caught. Musgrave with the catch and goes out of bounds for a first down. The Packers inside the 25-yard line in Dallas territory. What the hell, dude?
I just said that. It's probably, I don't know if he's talking about the Rodgers
BJ Raji thing.
Oh, the BJ Raji thing.
Yeah.
And Rodgers at Crosby. Tyler loves him some Mason Crosby.
Yeah, Mason Crosby, you're right. Just a staple there for the Packers.
69 yards on this drive. Hell yeah.
2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back, hands it off. Aaron Jones up the middle, gets about 3 yards on that run. Boo, Jordan. Oh,
Jordan has gotten better every single game, says Pat Mahomes. Who cares what he thinks? This man has got a great arm. Deebo Samuel, awesome. I care what he thinks. I think he's going to be a great player in the league for a long time. Aaron Rodgers.
Who cares what he thinks?
I'm one of the people that do.
2nd and 7, Jordan Love under center. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Takes a snap, hands it off. Aaron Jones again.
Oh, damn, dude. Lawrence.
Wow.
Lawrence made a huge play.
Yeah. Almost like a clothesline there. Pop.
Yeah, he said that's enough. That is enough. And do you see they had to sew Aaron? Look at this. He learned that from Rodgers. Free play. Whoa, what?
Oh, no. What happened? What was that call? Oh, he took a timeout.
Oh, he knew. He was like, no, I'm not going down like this.
Not doing this. Doing this.
And he knows. I love the dynamic that he coached Rodgers for over a decade. And now he knows, like, I know what you're doing, and I know who taught you that. And no, we're not doing that. Timeout.
No, fuck you. We're not going this path with me on the other sideline. Brother T is aroused right now.
I am too, man.
With what's going on. Fuck you guys. Let's see what he's doing.
This shows that he's not just physically gifted, but he's also mature between the ears. Like he's understanding. And you saw that last week when blitzes came in and he knew where to go with the ball immediately.
Yep.
He's processing so fast, which is almost as impressive as his physical talent.
3rd and 7. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's going to have 4 receivers wide, 1 tight end. Snaps the ball. Pressure from the Cowboys going deep.
Oh my God! Touchdown! What a pass!
Touchdown!
Jatavion Wicks! I have chills. What is going on?
My God. Jerry Jones is like, what the fuck is going on? The Packers have scored 3 unanswered touchdowns.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Young wide receivers, young quarterback, defense on the rise. What more do you want, Wisconsin? What more do you want?
Nothing. That's the thing about them. They don't want anything else. Oh, they want an extra point to be made.
They wanted that extra point incomplete, so they're
Oh
going to be
my
up
gosh.
0.
Dude, did you see that throw?
That throw under pressure. Guys about to come in his face. Come down on his face. Oh God, sack him. Oh my God, why can I? And in that pressure, just throws it to the middle of the end zone, and it's caught by Dontavion Wicks. Jordan Love, man, he's going to be the quarterback of the Packers for the next 15 years.
Yeah, he knew, and Tyler said it too. He knew exactly what he wanted to do on that play, and actually, that's exactly what I was talking about right before that ball was snapped. That even when that pressure comes in, you see that he's totally confident as he buys time, backpedaling. He's like, all right. This is what you guys want to do. Zoop! Yep. It's not even like, man, he's playing at such a high level. It's shocking. Because we said, oh yeah, I think he'll be better than people expect. No, I didn't think he'd be this good. I didn't think he'd be this good. I thought he could have a good season, but he's playing at right now. If you just cut the last 5-6 weeks, besides that Tampa Bay game that they didn't show up for, which is kind of been the one thing about the Packers, even on this streak, is that they battled with the Panthers, which Panthers were playing inspired after firing their head coach. But then they lost to Tampa, and it was like, wow, we were really high on the Packers. And then we didn't know. And then they finished the season winning again. And we're like, okay, we're back up here. So a lot of people are like, oh, the Packers are going to play a close game. But there were a couple of people that were like, just 2 weeks ago, they didn't show up against the Bucks. So it did kind of draw a line in the sand, and you had people kind of divided about whether they believed or not that they would either he would play the way he's been playing when they're playing their best, or he would not show up for this game. And people were divided on that.
And he has shown the fuck up, man. LP, we got LP in the chat. So Kyle, who said the Cowboys suck? Who said that? Nobody said that.
I think I think the Cowboys are good. I do.
Oh,
that's God. The thing about it. I think the Cowboys are good, but I picked the Packers to win this game because I think the Packers are going to be the better team today. That's all it is.
I agree, man. This is man, just look at this Dallas defense right now. They look beat. They just look beat. They need a positive play. They need these drives to go for some points because Jerry Jones will have a fucking heart attack. Let it go in the end zone. Okay. The Cowboys are going to start at their own 25. And Kyle, it's time to update
the ticker because of
Dontavion Wicks.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, LP picked the Packers. And I was talking about that while you were gone a little while ago. Kyle, is like the record, the history between the Packers and the Cowboys. The Packers are playing up to it right now. Dak takes a snap in the pocket, looking to pass. Quick one over the middle. Incomplete. Him and CeeDee Lamb are not on the same page right now.
Yeah.
There is a clear disconnect.
And the thing is Dak has been under so much scrutiny when it comes to playoff performance that this could easily snowball. Like just on that play, he's not on the same page as CeeDee Lamb, and you see like he feels like he has to defend his play. It could start
Dak,
some fights.
Back to pass, caught, goes for about 8-9 yards to Gallup, a name I haven't really seen that much this season.
He's been around.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooks and CeeDee Lamb are 1 and 2.
They're the guys.
He's like the Dobbs of
Brandon Cooks catch for a first down there.
Good. We needed him to catch. I do want this game to, I don't know. I want the Packers. I want it to be just kind of back and forth. I want the Cowboys to not feel like they completely failed.
Yeah. Want something, man. I just want this to be a game. I'm tired of these blowouts. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Dak throwing over the middle, caught.
Cooks
Gallup.
Again. Oh, Gallup.
Again, yeah, to midfield. This Cowboys offense looking lively now, even with some pressure from the Packers. Dak is able to complete that pass.
And now the Cowboys are finally moving the football.
Getting some going. And I don't know if there's any Stephen A. Smith videos out yet, Lily, but there will be if the Cowboys lose as bad as they've been playing. CeeDee Lamb catch for 8 yards. That was a good one.
Yeah, man, that was CeeDee Lamb's first catch. The fact that we're at the 2-minute warning and CeeDee Lamb has one catch, is inconceivable.
Inconceivable. And for all you guys joining us right now, first of all, thank you for joining us. We are at the 2-minute warning of the first half of this Cowboys-Packers game. And at halftime, what we just started this Super Wildcard weekend, what we'd like to do is we like to raid some channels, like to pay it forward just like Tom Grossi did to us to get us above 500. We're going to raid some channels that have 0 to very few viewers, and we're going to put the link in the chat. We're going to do a countdown, and then we're going to go in there, raid them, the Only Football Podcast raid. Subscribe, like, throw a comment in there for everybody who we select for our raids. Fun thing to do, man. Fun thing to do.
Yeah, man. It was so much fun, and it made halftime fly by.
It does. And especially kind of waiting to see the reaction. It's a fun time.
I'm going to start finding
perfect.
Cowboys live stream.
And I'm going to get our Only Football little phrase up here so I can just quickly do a copy paste.
Here we go.
And I'm also going to get my page up, my own YouTube up. I'm going to get
Here we go. I found a guy. 2 people watching. Just a guy in a room. Oh my God, this is hilarious. He has a piece of paper on the wall, and he just wrote in marker, GB $20 Does he write a new paper up every time?
No way. Are you serious?
We are totally rating this guy. I love his style.
Lily said the last rage Grossi. I wish, Lily, it's just our comments just get buried after like half a second. I wish they would be seen.
Once we have more people in here and when we raid, I'm sure it'll be a little more noticeable than our 3 comments. Only football raid.
Gone.
All right, I guess we should get out of here, right? Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, once we've got like 500 people in one of our live streams, then that at that point it's like Tom Grossi will be like, "Holy shit, what is all this shit?" So that would be fun. That'll be
awesome. I sent it to you via Facebook.
Oh, via. Did they come in his face, Lopan? Lopan, I think you're
he's still in the bathroom.
I think, yeah. All right, here we go. Prescott back to pass. Quick over the middle. Intercepted.
Pick 6.
50, 40,
Packers 30, go all 20, the way. Holy
10.
crap. What a savage.
No!
Oh, my God.
Darnell Savage with a pick 6. Oh, my God. Oh,
my God.
The Packers with 2 picks.
Oh, man.
Look at these Dallas Cowboys fans.
Crazy.
Wow. Wow. Dak is not back.
That 2 pick 6s? Yeah.
That's 2 picks.
Oh, the other one,
pick
he
6.
was down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the extra point for the Packers. Snap, hold, kick is good. 27-0, Kyle. What the fuck just happened?
The Packers came to play and the Cowboys didn't.
My God.
Dude, this is in Dallas. That's what's crazy.
They score like 40 points at home and they've got 0 through 2 quarters.
They are completely shut out.
Oh my God.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
I just got one thing to say.
Woo!
How about them Cowboys?
We need a cowboy hat, Kyle. That's what we needed to get.
This reminds me of our predictions. If you guys didn't catch it, I've raved about how great the Cowboys were, and then at the very end, I went, but Dak has a way of not showing up when it matters the most. Give me the Packers.
Let's go. And Kyle, it's time to update
the ticker. Because
27-0.
Savage.
Darnell Savage. And here we go. Kickoff from the Packers. And they're going to take it out of the end zone. Bad move, in my opinion. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Great decision, I guess. Great decision. I think turned out to be.
As crazy as this game is, keep in mind the Cowboys score 40 points per game at home. So if they can at least score a touchdown on this drive, make it a 20-point game, they do receive the ball coming out. They score on that drive. It's 14-27, and there's a ton of life in this game, but that has to switch right now for the Cowboys.
Yeah. And we're going to blow the whistle here on that 1st and 10. I guess the timeout by the Packers.
I like it. That kick return was kind of a momentum boost. And LaFleur's like, timeout. Let's use it.
We got Andy in the chat just coming in to say, let's fucking go, Pack, go. God, everyone's a Packers fan. I hate it.
I told you, dude. The Cowboys are not America's team. They did a poll. They did a real poll. I think it's because
they paid people to say that, Kyle. They paid them.
I think it's because they don't have an owner. You know, a lot of people
agree. That
don't really get along with these multi-billionaire owners.
True.
And the Packers are like, the people own the team. It's an empowering thing for the city.
All good, Andy. All good. Dak back to pass. Quick one to Tony Pollard for about 3
horse
yards.
collar? Yep,
horse collar. Is it a hip drop tackle? Get the fuck out of here.
What's that mean?
You haven't seen that new controversy about tackling with the hips? Oh, that was not a horse collar. He just grabbed him from a shoulder pad.
They were showing the wrong arm, I think. Wait.
No, it was just a shoulder. Yeah, it's not.
That's not a horse collar. And that Cowboy coach that pressured the ref into throwing it. It's just the way he fell. We only see them fall like that on a horse collar. That time he fell that way. It was misleading. 1st
and 10. Dak rolling right, going to pass. Nope, going to run it himself for about 5 yards on that rush. 2nd and 5 upcoming. 1:33 left in the first half. The Cowboys are scoreless. Story of the game. Cowboys are scoreless, and the LP saying, didn't I say Dak is fake and would choke in the playoffs because he's not playing the Giants, Commanders, and Patriots every week? I mean, you were not wrong, LP. All right, Dak in the shotgun on a 2nd and 5. Inside Packers territory, takes the snap. Quick pitch to Tony Pollard on the right side. Close to a 1st down, maybe a yard short.
Well, since it got brought up, the Cowboys last year obviously didn't make it to the Super Bowl, and the Cowboys this year, very similar to the Dolphins, where they couldn't beat a good team all season, but the way they beat bad teams, it couldn't go unnoticed. Like, even though that they weren't beating the Eagles, the fact that they were beating their bad teams by 40 points is like, okay, well, that means that they're a lot better, and they're a very confusing team.
Prescott to hand off, goes about 3 yards.
They beat the Giants. They scored 50. They beat the Commanders. They almost scored 50. They beat the Seahawks. They almost scored 50. They beat the Lions. Only scored 20 in that game. Uh-oh.
Into the red zone. That's going to be short of a 1st down for Ferguson.
This is exactly what the Cowboys need.
Yeah. 2 timeouts. They still have got it. 30 seconds left in the second half. Dak to the snap. Back to pass. Going to run it himself. First down and more, up 10-yard line. Timeout. And LP kind of wanted the Niners to beat the Cowgirls again, but I'll be happy beating the Packers. Woo! I don't know, man. The Packers are looking really damn good right now, dude. And it sucks to say it from my end, LP. It sucks.
Yeah, the Lions are their best win, and they only scored 20 points on them.
Yeah.
They did beat they beat a couple teams that aren't that great. It's really the 40-0, the 30-3, the 38-3, the 42.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what kind of made people feel this way. But the Cowboys having 0 points, that hasn't happened this entire season.
Yeah.
They've never even been shut out in the first quarter, let alone the first half.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Dak Prescott back to pass. Quick one over the middle.
Oh my God.
Intercepted again.
How did he drop that?
Who
What
was
is
that?
going
Was
on
that
with
Darius
him?
Smith?
What's
Who
going
was
on
it?
with him?
Wow.
What is he doing? Yeah, the Packers are the lowest seed, low E. They would be the first 7 seed to ever win a playoff game since a 7 seed's been introduced into the playoff picture. Man, dude, that's literally throwing the ball.
He is. Dak back to pass. Quick screen to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is going to get swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Or did he?
I think his knee was down.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh my God, dude. This is so bad. Bad.
I'm telling you right now, Lions-Rams, there's no way that's a blowout. I think that's going to be a very back and forth game.
Yeah. This one is.
But I still think the Cowboys are. I still think the Cowboys are going to come back. I don't think they're going to win, but I do think they're going to score here. They probably score in the opening quarter to make it a 2-possession game, and then we'll have the whole second half. And the question will be, are the Packers going to be able to keep their foot on the gas?
Yeah.
And keeping in mind that their defense has some of these points, we'll see what happens.
3rd and 10 for the Cowboys in the shotgun, 5 wide. Dak, and they're going to stop the play. Timeout, Packers. Final timeout for both teams. 12 seconds left in this first half.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if the Packers win by this type of a margin.
Yeah.
Jordan Love doesn't look happy. Good.
No, good.
He's like, yeah, you don't want to see anybody satisfied. This is a team that can score 20 points in 7 minutes.
True. I mean, and I'm glad that he does not look happy, because that's what I want the Bears to be. I want them to fucking score 35, 40 points, you know? Here's Dak back to pass. Looking, throwing.
Oh,
and
there's a flag, though.
First down.
The flag's going to stop the clock. And if it's against Green Bay and they decline it, the clock will stop at 6 seconds.
Let's see what happens. See, is it pass interference? It might be holding on the defense. Yeah.
Yep, and the clock will stop now.
Yep, clock will stop. 6 seconds left. Dallas is inside the 1. Oh, man. And obviously good move by CeeDee Lamb, not stretching that ball out for a possible turnover or a fumble. Here we go. 1st and goal, 6 seconds left. Dallas, 4 receivers wide, 1 running back in the shotgun. Let's see what they go with here. Dak takes the snap. Quick throw. Corner. Oh. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. Kyle, what's the move? Field goal or
field goal
for it?
Field goal.
Field goal.
This has got to be a field goal here. You make it a 24-point game. You never know down the line when you're going to have to settle for another field goal, which in turn will turn it into a 21-point game. Now, the Packers missed an extra point, so A field goal is valuable here. But
Oh my
honestly, you could
God.
justify going for it too.
And instead, the offense is out here. Dak in the shotgun, 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end. 5 seconds to snap the ball. Takes a snap, hands it off. No, he's got to take it. Ferguson, touchdown. Dallas scores a touchdown, their first touchdown of this half. Finally, the Cowboys get on the board.
It's going to be a 20-point game.
Let's see this pass. Dak. Yep.
Yeah, that last one, I'm surprised CeeDee Lamb didn't come down with, but I'm confident that he'll get one in the second half. He's their favorite target in the red zone.
Copy link. Okay, copy link. Okay. And Kyle, we're going to get into halftime here, 27-7. Let me update
the
ticker. 27-7. And guys, we are at halftime. And you know what that means? That means the Only Football Podcast and everybody in the comments right now, we're going to start doing our raids. And Kyle, I am ready when you are wanting to put the link in our chat here on
Absolutely.
our page. Let me know when you put it in there, and I'll throw in the chat, and everybody could go and throw in the Only Football Podcast raid, show and love.
All right. So link has been commented. We are gonna raid his channel. I'm gonna pro tip: if you pre-write Only Football Podcast raid, then you just copy it. We can all paste it at the same time, and we don't waste time. He'll know he's rated because it'll be.
All right, is everybody ready? Kyle, count us down.
Okay, hold on. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter.
Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Let's go show this guy some love. Orange shawl. Let's hear him. There we go.
Come on, guys.
Let's go.
It's only us.
Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys. He noticed we're in here. Make sure to
He
like.
said, if you are who we think you are. No, it's not. Yes.
He's loving it.
I put the link, Tyler. The link is above you in the chat.
Yep. He's a Lions fan. Hell yeah, guys. Good job. Good job.
He's a Lions fan.
Yep. And I'm seeing some of our guys on here. Lil Lee. Me and you, Kyle. Tyler. Kyle is gay.
He's so torn right now.
I'm
like,
loving
I'm a Lions fan.
Yeah.
I don't know who to cheer for.
Do you have another one, Kyle, or is that the
yeah.
one you got so far? Okay. Throw it in the Facebook when you get a shot.
All right.
Let's see. Liked it, subscribed. Awesome, guys. Again, make sure to go like it and subscribe to his channel, please.
Here we go. I got this one. Only 2 viewers. Putting it into the thing, and Rick sent it to you.
Okay.
Not that. There we go.
You sent me Only Football Podcast showing love.
Well, I needed it so I could copy it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So here we go with that one, and then I'm going to copy.
All right, here we go, guys.
Hold on. I'm not ready.
Okay.
And Copy, and you put it in the chat
Yep.
here already?
I'm waiting to hit enter until.
Okay. I am ready when you are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go in here and we are going to show this guy some love. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, baby. Remember, like, subscribe, help this guy out. Let's do it. And let's see when he notices. Let's go. He noticed.
Bill!
Bill in there. Let's go. I'm saying Bears fan, but good game. I love it. I love it. Good job, guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are doing a good job getting in there. All right. Any others, Kyle? Because I haven't.
We got one more. This guy's only got one viewer.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This last guy that you put in was at 455 subscribers, so he's almost at 500. Almost at 500.
Yeah. Let's help him get to. Let's help him get to 500.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. I love this. I love that we're streaming this guy right here. Okay, Here we go. I put it in the thing, Rick. I sent it to you.
Okay.
And we're going to go raid this guy and show him some love.
And one sec. Let me get it. Copy link. And then paste and go. And let me copy the message. Copy. All right, Kyle, I'm ready when you are.
All right, ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
In there like swimwear.
In there like swimwear. Let's see if he notices too.
Jordan Steele 88. That is his YouTube name. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe and give him a thumbs up.
Rage showing love. Remember to like and subscribe. Try to get him up to some.
He said, "What? Wait a minute."
He's loving it. He loves it. He loves it.
Does he? Because I feel like he's like, shit, welcome to my room. I love it.
Oh, Orange Shawl. He's saying, Oren here, casual Lions fan. Just want to say thank you for the raid, and I hope you guys liked what I had to say. We did, Oren. Thank you for coming back in here and showing us some love by throwing in a comment. We appreciate it, man.
Definitely. And yeah, dude, I don't forget to subscribe to these guys and help them out.
Mm-hmm. Love it, dude. Love it. Let's see. Liked, subscribed. Good to go, everybody. Good job, everybody. Thanks.
Bill's right. We should start saying mini raid.
It's a raid. We're going in there. Oh, I love it, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny. We got one anxious mofo in from Twitch. When are the Cowboys going to realize Dak ain't our guy?
Oof.
Also, the soft coverage. And is Dan Quinn taking a head coach?
He's actually, as soon as, okay, hold on. Let me turn this down for a second.
Yeah.
Because I want to lock in for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As soon as Pete Carroll was hired, I mentioned something about how if they're gonna separate from Pete Carroll right now, that there's a candidate that they love right? And
Mhm.
they feel like if Pete Carroll walks away in 2 years, this guy, whoever this guy is, won't be available. Dan Quinn's actually the front runner, and that was
Oh,
immediately leaked out of Seattle. So not
wow.
only is Dan Quinn going to take a head coaching job, but he's the front runner to land the one in Seattle, which is crazy because if they really wanted to stick with a defensive coach,
Mhm.
Pete Carroll is a defensive guy.
Yeah.
It's not like they're pivoting and going offensive, which you're seeing a lot of teams do. The Patriots were the other one. They go from Belichick to another defensive coach,
Mhm.
and we've said it a million times, but if you look at all the young quarterbacks that are having success, none of them have a defensive coach. And if you look at all the young quarterbacks that are not having a good season, they all have a defensive coach. Belichick,
Justin Fields.
Mac Jones, Justin Fields,
Yep.
Kenny Pickett, and Mike Tomlin, who's a great coach. But it's a different league now. So I
Mhm.
was surprised that he would be the front runner for Seattle. I thought if there was a guy that they loved,
Mhm.
I thought maybe it would be Lincoln Riley. They love their USC coaches.
True.
Maybe Seattle wanted to move up, draft Caleb Williams, and then hire another USC coach. And that's how they got Pete Carroll. So
Mhm.
out of USC. And yeah, I'm surprised. Are you surprised that Dan Quinn? Well, and we haven't heard anything about it, but that's
Mhm.
because the Cowboys are in the playoffs,
Mhm.
and the coaches are going to be professional. You're not supposed to be planning your future when your team's in the playoffs.
Exactly.
It's not a good look. So
No.
don't expect to hear anything out of Seattle until the Cowboys are eliminated later today. But I think as soon as it happens, you're going to see Dan Quinn taking an interview in Seattle, and it's probably going to turn into him being hired pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And one anxious mofo. I know you're frustrated right now. You know, when are the Cowboys going to realize Dak ain't our guy? What's your opinion on Dak? You know, because there's clearly been, like, Kyle and I have said this, I think, all season, right? Like, this is the best Cowboys team I think you and I have seen in our lifetime, Kyle. I think you would agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
And yet here we are, you know, in the playoffs, and it's like the same old Cowboys. Like, no matter what, it just seems to happen time in, time out. So, like, what do you think needs to happen with the team? Like, does Mike McCarthy need to go? And we talked about that yesterday. Like, Mike McCarthy is led the number one of the top offenses after taking play calling duties. That flipped, right? Dak Prescott led the league in touchdowns. This defense is very dominant, one of the top 5 in the NFL. Like,
Yeah.
does there need to be an overhaul? Like, will Jerry Jones do that? We know Jerry Jones to be one of those guys, but he does stick by his hires for, you know, maybe sometimes a little too long. He will be that. I think he is an owner that will be like, you know what? I need new blood. I need new this. So what do you think needs to be done? Because Kyle and I will go in on our teams all the time on what needs to be done. But you know, as a Cowboys fan, what, you know, does Dak need to go? Do you need to draft a new quarterback? Like, what is the, I guess, solution? Right?
Is it the thing is as fans, it just seems so absurd how we are. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
posted last night after the Dolphins game, I posted a press conference from Mike McDaniel.
Mm-hmm.
And go check it out. Look at those comments. Look at
Yeah.
the one comment I decided to respond to about how the Dolphins are in purgatory. I'm like, you have the number 2 ranked offense in the league, and last year you were 11th, and Tua played half of the year. Like, you're not in
Yeah.
purgatory. Why don't you call a
Yeah.
Bears fan or even
Call
Broncos
me.
fan? Call the Chargers. Call the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the Steelers are in purgatory because
Yes.
they're coached too well to tank, and their quarterback's not good enough to take them into the playoffs. And
Mm-hmm.
I think when you look at Dak, this is another case where Dak's not having a good game, but it just
Mm-hmm.
proves the point that you can lead the NFL in touchdowns. You can have the least amount of picks. You can be playing the quarterback position better than all 31 other teams,
Mm-hmm.
and you're one loss away from people wanting you out of there. And
Yeah.
I'm not taking a shot at anybody that wants Dak out. I'm just saying it's worth reflecting on how I think we can become a victim of the moment. I'm not against replacing a quarterback, but who are you going to replace him with? That's the
Yeah.
question. And if you don't have a better replacement, this is the same thing with Russell Wilson. Like they asked Sean Payton, is the door closed on Russell Wilson to return next year? He said, no, he could be our quarterback next year, because you never close a door until you have a better option available.
Yep.
And right now we don't, until the draft or whatever happens in free agency. So I think it's okay to want maybe a different quarterback, but just know that you're probably not going to lead the NFL in touchdowns and be in this kind of a position right away. And I just think sometimes these quarterbacks, man, it's crazy that they're just one game away from being the worst thing in the NFL, even though a week ago they were God's greatest gift. Like Tua, everyone was in on Tua when he scored 70 against the Broncos and all of that. And then
Mike McDaniel.
One loss, dude. Go in those comments and look. It's borderline toxic.
It really is. And I mean, it plays into the whole like being a fan of the team thing. Obviously, I have found myself in that position plenty of times as we're back to the game. Cowboys starting at their own 24. Dak, quick throw over the middle. CeeDee Lamb first down there at the 37-yard line. Back to the game, third quarter. Packers are up 27-7. And that is like one of those like live with your team, die with your team type of decisions. And again, I have been there 100 times over my 20 seasons or so of being a Bears fan. So I feel it.
So
Dak Prescott. Oh, yeah.
Know.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know you're hurt, everybody. I know you're hurt.
CeeDee Lamb's going to have a big second half, man. He
I
had
agree.
30 yards receiving collectively, even after that catch. Let's see if he can get going in the second half.
Hand it off to Pollard, left side. Pollard forces his way to 8 yards.
Oh, I thought if he cut in, there was a ton of room there, and he bounced.
I thought so too. But that throw to CeeDee Lamb there, I think that's kind of a good, sign, is that, like what you said, CeeDee Lamb needs to have a big game, right? He broke the record for receiving yards for the season for Dallas Cowboys wide receiver. He needs to be that guy to Dak. And while they were out of sync there in that first half, I think, going to do a bit of a shake here and get it to CeeDee Lamb more. Dak takes a snap, hands it off. Tony Pollard, 2 yards there. Going to be a 3rd and 2 coming up. So
I love that they're still running the football, because it's not an insurmountable number right now. And if it takes 7 minutes for the Cowboys to score on this drive, and then it's worth every single second, because you've made it a 2-possession game and you have all the third quarter, half of the third quarter available. So
agreed.
I like that they're sticking with the run game, not getting predictable.
Prescott in the shotgun, takes a snap in the pocket, looking to pass, going to run it himself to the right side. No, he's going to cut inside. He's going to be a yard short, 4th down. And there's a penalty.
Flag.
Oh, let's see what this is about.
What the?
Greg Olsen saying personal foul here.
Where?
Helmet to helmet on the quarterback.
Look how low he went. That big guy can't get low.
Yep.
What? No, he's helping him. He's trying to hold him up. Oh my God, dude. It's fucking football.
They are going to hit a personal foul. Kenny Clark, 97, 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down for the Cowboys.
Automatic first down. That is fucking ridiculous, dude.
Wow.
That is such a terrible call. This is a violent sport. He's literally trying to help him out.
What are you talking about?
Oh, man, I would be looking just like that.
Yeah. Prescott under center, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, quick throw, going to be incomplete. Was looking for Ferguson for a screen. I will say I love that Bisaccia is kind of like right there next to LaFleur. Bisaccia was the Raiders interim head coach last year when they went into the playoffs, or almost got into the playoffs. I forget which one. And they didn't hire him, but I love that he is a coordinator now for the Packers and right alongside LaFleur there. I don't know. I like Bisaccia with the Raiders, and I think he's a good coach, with his many years in football.
Yeah, I don't like anything about the Raiders. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. 4 receivers, wide running back, takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Quick one to the left side, and it's going to be CeeDee Lamb for 4 yards.
Tyler thinks he was trying to get away with one. I don't think so. I think he was trying to keep him from falling down.
Yeah.
And then realize that his hands are on his face mask.
Angel saying Cowboys need to wake the fuck up. I think that touchdown before halftime was huge for them. So let's see if they can follow that up with a second half touchdown drive.
It was
Third and
third
5.
and 2 too. You got to keep in mind, 3rd and 2, and Dak's running for it, and these people are trying to stop him from getting a single yard. Like,
yeah,
it's so hard to. You can't get as low.
Takes a snap. Dak in the pocket. Quick throw.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb caught that first down. What a move and what a catch by CeeDee Lamb for a first down.
I can't believe we drafted Jerry Jeudy instead of CeeDee Lamb. He was the very next pick, and it was like definitely my favorite out of the two.
What's worse, drafting Jerry Jeudy over CeeDee Lamb or drafting Mitch Trubisky instead of Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes?
Not answering that. Clearly, it's Jerry Jeudy.
Clearly, it's Jerry Jeudy. Pollard up the middle. Gets about 6 yards on that run. The Cowboys are driving, obviously, with the help of that personal foul call that should not have been called. Oh, yeah, Dak.
What?
Kind of got hit there in his follow through. I think he hit the hand of one of the defenders.
It was a hand though, not a helmet, right?
Yeah. I was just saying, I think maybe he's feeling a little something. Prescott, quick throw, right side. There we go. CeeDee Lamb again, Kyle, just like we said, already with 4 catches in this drive here. And they're inside, I believe, the 30 or 25-yard line.
Yep. McCarthy's doing the right thing, coming out here, making sure that CeeDee Lamb plays a huge role. I think he's going to have a huge second half, and I still think the Cowboys are going to make this a close game.
Inside the red zone, Dak Prescott's going to be in the shotgun with 4 wide and 1 running back. Sorry, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Talking to Ferguson, being like, dude, I need you to catch this real quick. Motion. Dak takes the snap. Nope, going to take it himself up the middle and slides. Broken play. Was looking for a possible screen.
Yeah, that looked like a busted play.
Mm-hmm.
And Angel, I still got the Packers winning.
And I still got the Dak Prescott Cowboys. 2nd and 10, no gain on that slide run by Prescott in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Sorry, 4 wide receivers. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff, looking to throw.
Open.
Rolling left, getting chased. Quick, almost intercepted.
Quay Walker almost got it.
Bad decision by Dak Prescott there.
I think he had CeeDee Lamb open on that. I wonder if we'll get a replay.
Did he? Where was CeeDee Lamb?
Where was he?
Yeah, was he at the top of the screen or on the bottom?
He was towards the top.
Oh, okay.
I think he was lined up in the slot.
Okay. 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys in field goal range, but I know they want to come away with a touchdown, make it a 2-score game, like you said, Kyle. In the shotgun, 5 wide. Prescott in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to pass, throws it over the middle, gets batted down. Wow. Take the points.
Even if that ball was delivered, I just don't think the play was going to be there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was going to be I think that was Gallup. And yep, they're bringing out their kicker.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's 4th and 10, and you're gonna make it a 17-point game. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Packers get a 3 and out, and they score. It's a 10-point game in the 3rd quarter. If you just turned your TV on and saw that, you would be like, "Oh, we got a good game."
Snap, hold, kick is good.
10 unanswered.
34-yard field goal. Kyle, it's time
to update the ticker. I wonder what the points total's at now. I would definitely. Oh, it's up to 59 now.
Damn.
The
second half, man, it's looking like there's gonna be a lot of points scored.
Man, I think there's gonna be more points scored in the second half.
And if you guys are in,
the Cowboys scored 0. Not that bold, but
oh, love it. If you guys are in the stream with us right now, thank you so much for joining the Only Football Podcast, streaming this super wild card weekend football games. Please leave a like on the stream, throw in a comment, who you got winning, what your score is going to be, who's your MVP. We would appreciate all that stuff, and a sub would be even better. That would be the cherry on top, if you will. So thank you guys for joining. Please leave a like if you can.
Rick,
Oh,
how are the
wow.
Cowboys? Okay, let me ask you this. Jordan Love coming back out onto the field. We talked about the Packers keeping the foot on the pedal. Do you think that the Packers are going to come out and continue to score, or is this going to be a 3-and-out and kind of a turning point in the game? Because it does feel like whatever happens next on this drive is going to make us feel one way or the other very, very intensely. Like if the Packers score, we're going to be like, the Cowboys aren't going to be able to come back. And if the Cowboys get a 3-and-out, we're like, we got a ball game, right? So what do you think is going to happen?
And that was my sentiment exactly. If the Packers come out and score and they do it how they've been doing it this entire first half, then it really is going to be one of those like Texans-Browns games where we're like, wow, the Texans are just scoring at will. And if the Cowboys do have a 3-and-out, it is going to look good for the Cowboys, and they may have a shot to win it. What do I think will happen, though? I think the Cowboys get the 3-and-out. I think they get the ball back. I think they go down and score again, whether it be 3 points, whether it be 7 points. I think the Cowboys defense gets another 3-and-out, and the Packers start to look like they're bending a little bit on defense. I think Mike McCarthy is making the second half adjustments that needed to be made. Clearly doing it in terms of getting the ball to CeeDee Lamb more, and not necessarily on 20+ yard throws, but like quick little slants, quick little curl routes over the middle type of thing. So I think these second half adjustments are going to come for the Cowboys for sure.
And because of the way the scoring has happened, my score prediction might actually come true. 35-38 Packers. It is lined up right now to maybe happen that way.
And that kick is going to sail into the back of the end zone. The Packers are going to start at the 25. Kyle, Rams or Lions? We both went Lions, right? We both went Lions for this one.
Yeah, I said the wise move is to take the Rams to cover. That's the smart move because it's going to be a close game, and the Rams very well could win. So I think they were getting 6.5 points. I would go with that, but I think Detroit pulls it off. If you're making me pick a team straight up.
Love under center, 4 wide, 1 running back, motions, takes the snap, going to hand it off. Aaron Jones, right side of the line, gets 7 yards before he gets tackled there on the first down. 2nd and 3 coming up. And Packers going to keep going back to the run game, going to keep going back to their young receivers, man. They're going to keep doing what worked in the first half. And like I said, if they can keep doing that and find success, the Packers are going to see themselves in the divisional round next week.
For sure. And it'll be interesting to see who they're going to end up potentially playing, because if they do win this game, we already know actually who they're going to be playing. They're going to be playing the 49ers.
Yep. 2nd and 3, Love under center, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back, snaps, hands it off to Aaron Jones again. First down, Aaron Jones goes out of bounds after about a 5-yard run. This running game for the Packers with Aaron Jones is just undefeated right now.
Luke Musgrave, Jaden Reed. It's just a lot of Jags, man. A lot of Jags that are playing really well, playing collectively together.
Brother T wants you to check out the bet he just put in at halftime.
One bet plays $50. Packers over 34.5 points.
Oh. Under center, Love takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, under pressure, throwing over the right side, wide open.
Oh, my God.
Romeo Doubs, 30, 25-20, inside the 20-yard line of the Cowboys. Romeo Doubs, what a throw by Love. God.
Jordan Love, dude, even with that pressure in his face, it's almost like we're getting to a point where when he's pressured and throws it, we just know something good's coming.
And
That
Stephon
is
Gilmore.
That is a feeling that only the top And that one didn't get called. That's not helmet to helmet, but the Dak one.
Yeah. Jordan Love in the shotgun. 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Some motion, takes a snap, hands it off. Aaron Jones up the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8 yards on that run for Aaron Jones. Stephon Gilmore in that broken coverage on an open Romeo Doubs too. Defense for the Cowboys not looking anywhere near as dominant as they have been, dude.
No, not at all. And I think if the Packers can score right here, this might end up being a serious dagger.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I agree.
I literally was like, man, take the Packers to win by 3. That would have been the solid move, because I think the Packers can win by 3 or more, honestly.
Under center, Love. Jones up the middle, touchdown, Jones. Aaron Jones touchdown, just like you said, Kyle. 3 touchdowns for Aaron Jones. The Packers are up 33-10.
Wow.
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 I'm shocked right now.
I don't know
The Packers should go for 2.
what just happened.
The Packers should go for 2, because if the Cowboys, let's say they get a touchdown, 17, get another touchdown, 24, get another touchdown, 31. Field goal can't tie it.
2.
I love it.
Yeah. And number 33 with that touchdown gets them to 33 points. Obviously, the kick went through. So the Packers are up 34-10. Kyle, that's it. That's it.
Game?
That's game. I think that's game. The Packers are showing no signs of slowing down. No signs of slowing down.
This is crazy, dude. I wonder how much longer until we're going to start seeing like the Cowboy fans start to leave the stadium.
Oh, yeah. And just, you know what I will say is always a funny thing to see every playoffs with Cowboys in them is those camera shots to Cowboys fans just sad, just crying, just angry. I'm always like, they're always good for a good meme.
That's so messed up, though.
Hey,
it's like,
it happens to Bears fans all the time.
It's always the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
It's always the Cowboys.
Always.
Man, are the Packers going to the Super Bowl?
No, all right, slow down. The 49ers are still there. The Lions and Rams are still there. Let's calm down.
Honestly, it's not crazy to think, because of the way that they're beating the Cowboys right now. I think that it's possible that they could, that they could definitely get the job done, I think. But going to San Francisco, that throw,
I was like, that was smooth.
Did it look cool?
It did look pretty sick.
Nice. Going to San Francisco is going to be a lot different, probably. And you know, just like the Packers had the Cowboys numbers, the 49ers, they have the Packers number. They've denied the Packers Super Bowl trips. In the 49ers, they drafted Alex Smith, and Aaron Rodgers always kind of had this rivalry, like, they passed me up. And on top of that, he couldn't beat the 49ers. So it would even be more of a, wow, this is a new chapter if the new quarterback, Jordan Love, is like, no, we're going to beat the 49ers now too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That would be a cool little wrinkle in that like rivalry that's been there, because clearly the history between the Cowboys and the Packers is still lopsided. Taking the kick out 2025, going to get to about the 31-yard line. Cowboys are starting off with good field position, but there's a flag. Oh, holding on Dallas. It's looking like.
I'm taking the Packers to go to the Super Bowl.
You're fucking crazy. Oh
I'm
my
just
gosh.
curious. I'm just curious. Super Bowl winner. Oh my gosh. The Packers are all the way down here, plus 29,000.
Mm-hmm.
$1 pays out 29. Done. Because that's going to go way down after this game.
I was looking at Angels. He said, "Look at Skip Bayless's last tweet," and one of them says, "Put Trey Lance in."
Oh my God.
Oh
Skip
shit!
Bayless.
Dak, quick throw over the middle, gonna go for about 8 yards,
Pollard.
and I think that was Pollard. Yeah.
All right, so there's a Packer down.
Who is it? 58.
Yeah.
Oh no, that looks to be bad.
Mm-hmm. That one didn't look good.
Skip also said, "I am now rooting for the Packers. I seriously want this to be 55-10, so Jerry will be forced to clean house." Come on, Skip. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I hope they do clean house, and I hope they do, because everyone will get exactly what they. Well, no, they won't get what they want. Well, they will, but it
In a
won't do
sense.
what they think it will. It's not
Exactly.
going to be better.
Exactly.
What does he think? Like
We've talked about this.
Who's the coach that's replacing him? Who's the quarterback? Who are these players?
Bill Belichick.
And where are they coming? Belichick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, there's no way in an offense-happy league that you want Belichick over the guy that's responsible for 40 points a game at home. Like, that's just not. It's not. I don't even think it's a coaching thing right now. The Cowboys. I mean, Dak has thrown. He's having a bad game.
Bad game.
It's a
bad
game. There's that one interception that happened in the pick six.
Mm-hmm.
I think the linebacker, I think, when you're driving, you have a blind spot. I really do think that he just didn't see him, because it was one of those. And I think bad interceptions happen. Great quarterbacks all the time. And it's like, yeah, that was a bad one. But we've seen a couple of those bad ones in this game, and definitely not giving him a pass. But he's also made some good throws, and he's also led his team down the field to score before the half ended, and then got him into the hot zone. Had to settle for a field goal, but now they're driving again.
Yep.
And just like the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the half, if the Cowboys score, it's still all within striking distance. I mean, the key is they have to stop Aaron Rodgers. They have to stop Jordan Love and the Packers. Yeah. And until they do that, if Dak goes down and scores here and the Packers score, I'm officially putting equal blame on the defense of the Cowboys. I'm not going to just say this is all on Dak. This Cowboys defense, not great right now at all.
This Packers defense is just like Dak. They're having a horrendous game. And it was really the first half, but letting up another touchdown there when you score 10 in a row, uncontested, you've got to be able to stop this flow of touchdowns by the Packers, as the Cowboys get a first down there to Lamb on a throw to Lamb. So, yeah, man, I agree with everything you say. Dak is just having a terrible game and really a terrible first half. Right? Can they come back from this? Kyle and I are already saying that the Packers are going to move on with the way they just scored, but the defense, like you said, has to get a ton of blame in this game. 1st and 10, Dak in the shotgun takes a snap, looking to pass in the pocket, throws over the middle, right, left side, caught.
Brandon Cooks, or no, it's Gallup.
Gallup, all the way into Packers territory. Finally, a big play that the Dallas needed.
Michael Gallup, man. Having himself a game. I think that's his second play over 25 yards.
They're at the Packers 35 in the shotgun, takes a snap, Dak in the pocket, looking to throw. Quick dump off to number 3. That was Cooks. 6 yards.
All right, so Brandon Cooks now with 3 catches on the game.
There's another injured it's Jair Alexander. Oh no. Oh, this one looks bad for Jair
Oh
Alexander.
no.
He is
What's
down
going
on the
on?
field.
God.
And LaFleur's out there.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
No.
Damn, dude. I hate this because the Packers pulled this off and they don't have these guys next week.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be no one's gonna give Green Bay a pass for losing.
Mm-hmm.
No one remembers.
No.
Just like the Dolphins. They're missing like 8 starters. Nobody in the comments of the video I posted were like, well, there's one guy. One guy was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, the whole entire defense was pretty much banged up and not
Banged
in
up.
this game.
Yep.
But for the most part, a lot of fans don't even consider that. It's just my team should win all the time, no matter who's out there. And
so easy to say.
Yeah, Jair Alexander. He's definitely a piece that if he's not able to go for the 49ers, the odds of the Packers winning that game definitely goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with all the weapons that the 49ers have at their disposal. Debo. Man, I'm kind of excited. I really do hope that's the game we get. Packers 49ers would be hot.
Yeah, it would be sexual.
It would be sexual. And then if the Lions win, then the Lions would end up playing who played after the Texans?
The fucking Dolphins Chiefs.
Dolphins Chiefs. Okay, so no. The winner of the Eagles and Bucks.
Yes.
That's who the Lions would play.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we could have Lions, Eagles, and Packers, Niners. Let's go. I love that.
That would be awesome.
Ravens and 49ers.
So many possibilities for games, dude. So many possibilities. I love it.
I just hope the Ravens get bounced in the first round.
In the divisional round?
Yeah, all these blowouts.
No, you get the Packers, I get the Ravens. Fuck that shit.
No, you can cheer for the Ravens, but I just know that I'll be hoping that it goes awfully terrible for the Ravens.
Just know that I will be rooting against you.
Did he get it looks like his ankle. He had a questionable status coming into the game with an ankle injury, and he kind of grabbed it there. It looked like non-contact.
Oh, okay. And Tony Pollard with a run up the middle for a first down inside the 25-yard line, and they're showing basically all the bad plays that have been happening for the Cowboys. Pick 6, incompleted passes, missed catches. Like
he has a good amount of good passes too, though.
Yeah,
like he is like 17 for 25 or something. It's not.
Dak up the middle, run, and that's Dowdle.
Yeah, that was Dowdle.
9 yards for Dowdle in that run. Give it a Dowdle a little bit more, man. You need a spark. You need a spark here.
21 for 32.
Oh, Jair Alexander looking like he is not going to come back in this game or something.
Yeah, he looks really upset.
4 wide, 1 running back. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. 2nd and 1. Takes the snap.
Here it comes.
In the pocket. Rolling right. Quick throw. Incomplete. Dowdle.
Yeah, I think he was impeding his ability to run that up. Where Dak threw the ball is where the running back wanted to go.
Yeah.
I think we got to get a replay on that one. He might have obstructed him.
I could agree with that. 34.
He might not have. I would need a replay. It did look like he was kind of stuck.
4 minutes, 7 seconds, 3rd and 1 for the Cowboys at the 20-yard line. Need to get to the 19 to get a first down.
CeeDee Lamb lined up in the slot. Watch him. I think he's going to get in the touchdown. Oh, they're going to run it.
Tony Pollard up the middle. First down.
Flag. There's a flag on the ground.
Is there? Oh, yeah, there's a flag. Yep.
I'm not ahead of you. I just saw it on the ground.
Oh, okay.
It was on the I saw it on the ground before the graphic came up.
Gotcha.
Oh, it was a towel. it was a Packers towel.
Even the broadcast thought it was a flag. Here we go.
Yeah.
In the shotgun. Prescott needs to get to the 3-yard line for first down. Throw it into the end zone. Incomplete. Tony Pollard was wide open.
Is he not faster than that?
I think it was a combination of Tony Pollard trying to look for the ball.
Yeah, he's trying to track the ball.
Yeah,
and he didn't want to outrun it.
Yeah. Yep, it was a yellow towel, like you said.
The ref giving him the flag. Take your flag back.
You dropped something.
He drops something, hands him the flag, and keeps the towel.
2nd and 10. Dak in the shotgun, gonna have 5 receivers wide for this one.
Stacked receivers at the top of the screen. Watch for free play. It's going to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb.
Quick throw. Almost intercepted, but there's going to be the offsides by the defense.
So we may get into the fourth quarter. 17-24.
34.
That was weird. Did you hear that? Or was it just on my end?
No, what'd you hear?
Oh, it sounded like when you power a computer on and it makes that sound.
Oh no, I
didn't
hear
that.
It
in my headphones. I was like, am I leaving? Am I shutting down?
5 wide for Dak in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, rolling left. Is he gonna run it? He's gonna run it, Dak.
Oh, he thought he was Elway. He wanted a helicopter so bad.
He did. I think he got the first down though. Let's see where they spot it.
Yep.
2.5 yard line. First down for the Cowboys. 3:33 and counting in this third quarter. You saw he wanted to jump up higher than that.
Yeah, he was like, this is going to be awesome. And then halfway up, he's like, I guess it's not as cool as I thought. Elway looks cooler at 38 doing that.
Dak under center, 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end, motions, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking for someone.
Yep.
Throw. Oh, interference.
Yeah.
Flag. There it is.
That's
there it
flag.
is. Yep. And he was looking for Lamb, like you said, Kyle.
He was on the left side lined up, and he just came across the entire. It looked like when he crossed midfield, he had a step on him. But I thought Dak was holding that ball too long. And then it he kind of waited. He waited so long that the coverage kind of, right?
Yeah, he held him there.
I thought they could have squeezed it in at the middle of the field. Instead, he holds it and kind of gives the corner time to.
Both by the defense. Holding, he held Ferguson. Yeah. Yep.
Both of them. They were both being held,
both being held.
Sometimes that these things happen when you're running across the field.
Yep.
People are trying to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
And he even knows. He's like, yeah, that's on me. I didn't want to give up the touchdown.
He's like, fuck.
That's a good penalty if he really was getting beat right there.
Agreed. Dak in the shotgun, 2 wide, couple tight ends, running back, hands it off. Tony Pollard up the middle, touchdown.
Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard scores for the first time in this game.
Yep.
Nice.
Tony Pollard gets in there. And now he's got 52 rushing yards right now. And here comes the 2-point conversion because of the missed extra point.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said last time Green Bay scored that they should go for 2. Stay one step ahead of the Cowboys.
Yes, agreed. At the 2 yard line, Dak in the shotgun, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back. So motion CeeDee Lamb to the bottom of your screen. Back to the left side, takes the snap. Tony Pollard. Nope, it's going to be Dak. It's going to be Dak. Wow. Ferguson gets in, but there's a flag.
There's a flag. Let's see if there's any kind of illegal man downfield.
Ferguson already knows that it's on the Cowboys. Let's see what the final decision here is. Yeah,
it's a pick.
Interference.
It's a pick play. Illegal pick right here. Yeah.
Oh.
Offense calls it a rub. Defense calls it a pick.
Rub them hard. 34-18 right now.
That's another one of those discretion rules because sometimes you see that it's not enough contact to warrant it, and sometimes. Okay.
Both by the offense.
Illegal man downfield did get called.
And we've got Mexican guy in the chat. Grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa. I agree.
Hell yeah. Shout out to all the grandmas and grandpas out there. Don't forget to cherish your time with them.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing light to that situation, Mexican guy. That's his name. That's his name. Okay, look. That is his YouTube name.
It's literally
and as
his
a
name,
Mexican, I can say that.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
It's his name. I mean,
Brother T said we love Mexicans here. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And they're bringing out the kicker for the extra point. I think a smart move in this case.
Yeah. Now, don't Dan Campbell this.
Yeah, exactly. 3 minutes.
Name the Cowboys. No, they were on the winning side of that decision.
They're like, we can't fucking do this.
20.
Except Rick, brother T. How dare you? Look at the screen. How dare you? Yes,
how dare you?
Here we go. Extra point for the Dallas Cowboys after that Tony Pollard touchdown.
Wait a minute.
Snap, hold, kick.
Isn't the extra? Oh my God, he missed it.
Oh no! Wow, that's huge.
Oh my gosh.
The Cowboys are cowboying.
Well, now they'll have to go for 2 next time. Because next time, if they go for 2, then that'll give them, let's see, that would give them 20.
Wow. Tyler called it.
If they score and go for 2, it's a 10-point game. So ideally, at some point, because of the 27-point hole, this defense is going to have to get a 3 and out. Not just a defensive stop, but a 3 and out. They're going to need to, and hopefully for the Cowboys, hopefully there's a couple incomplete passes mixed in there. What would really be clutch is if the Cowboys could find a way to get the ball back with around a minute left in the third and at least move the football down the field a little bit. So when you go into the fourth quarter, it's like, hey, we're going to score on this drive. We've already moved downfield a little bit. And once we do, we get the 2-point conversion and we have the whole fourth quarter to cover a 10-point deficit.
Agree.
It's not over, man. It's not over.
It is not over.
If the defense doesn't, and the Packers go out and they're driving down the field and they're running the football and they kick a field goal with 12 minutes in the fourth, that's like a dagger all of a sudden. I mean, it's really kind of make it or break it.
And this is all without the Packers scoring too. So, Kyle and I were saying, the Packers got this, but in this perfect situation that Kyle's, outlining, it's without the Packers scoring. I can't see it, man. I can't see it. I really can't see it.
I can.
Shit.
Yep. I said it before. I'm not going back on it. I do think the Cowboys are going to come back into the game, but it's just too little too late. I do think CeeDee Lamb is going to get a touchdown. He's going to be over 100 yards, and the Cowboys are going to definitely bring it within 10. I don't know if they'll bring it within 7 or 3. Yeah. But I can definitely see a 10-point game in the fourth quarter.
Okay. I like that. And the defense
onside here. Surprise onside.
Ooh, because the defense needs to step it up, man. The offense has been doing its part. Now the defense needs to step it up, take the ball away, like you said, get the ball back with a minute or so left in the third, get an early score, make it a 2-score game, and even, they can go for 2, like you said, and make it a 10-point game. Here we go. Going to the back of the end zone.
Whether it's an onside, a fumble, a pick, or a 3 and out, the Packers have to find a way to steal a possession. It's the hole they dug themselves in, and I'm sure this is the conversation happening on the sideline with Jordan Love right now. If I'm Matt LaFleur, I'm pulling him aside. And I'm like, hey, just don't do anything to lose the game. It's better that you take a sack than you throw a pick. Like whatever you do, it's kind of shifted to manage the game if you're Jordan Love.
Agreed. And Jordan Love now under center, 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, takes a snap, Hands it off. Aaron Jones, right side, middle, up to a first down. Aaron Jones undefeated. And Angel, who confirmed that Laporta is playing tomorrow? Because he's saying that the Laporta is confirmed. I want to know who got it confirmed, Angel. And we got Nick in the chat. How we doing today, boys?
Nick.
Let's
go.
And on that note, I'm going to take a quick D for the P and get some water. I'll be right back.
Definitely. All right, here we go. Aaron Jones, 17 rushes on the day. And they're having so much success with it, trying to kill the time. I would be shocked if they don't go right back to him. Aaron Jones gets another one, and now 10, 15, 20, 25-yard run. Jones is going off right now. 27-yard run. He's got like 40 yards rushing in the last 2 snaps. And we just talked about how the Cowboys need to get a 3 and out, and the Packers aren't even doing anything special or trick. No trick plays. They're just running the football, and the Cowboys have no answer. Here we go. Under center, the Packers are really just having their way with this defense. They're going to do play action now, and then here's a deep, wide open touchdown Packers. Unbelievable. Luke Musgrave had nobody around. And honestly, we talk about it all the time. Those are the most difficult catches to make in the NFL. He had enough time to envision himself catching this ball, dropping the ball, scoring, not scoring, and the ball was still in the air. Look at him use his hands. Great job using those hands, not relying on his body to make that catch. That was a very, very good catch. And another touchdown by the Packers, 41-16. What a fucking statement. It's a 40 burger. And Nick says, them boys ain't looking so great tonight. No, they are not. Angel. Wow. Crafty. Which D was Rick peeing for? I guess he was peeing for the Packers. Why is he wide open? The Cowboys were, after 40 yards rushing on 2 plays, they sold out on the run, and LaFleur, he's got him right where he wants him. And I said that right before that ball was snapped, because you put the Cowboys in a situation where they have to sell out, stop the run. But Jordan Love is having such a good game. As soon as they do that, he's gonna beat you vertically. And the Packers just can do no wrong right now. That Matt LaFleur is out coaching Dan Quinn. And kind of out coaching just Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy as well. What is the Tenders doing? I'm not sure. Let's go. Edub says, wow, LOL. Cowboys equal frauds. I think Rick peed on the D. They're not stopping the run either. Whoever does the Packers quarterback evaluation, can we steal him? The Broncos. We got Sean Payton now. I trust him. He hasn't drafted a quarterback yet. We got to see how he does. Now, he didn't draft Drew Brees either. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hopeful. This is sad for Cowboy fans. Oh, yeah. This is rough. If you're a Cowboys fan, this is rough. Is Jaden Reed not playing today? He has 0 yards. I literally lost every single bet because Jaden Reed has 0 yards. Why? I'm going to see what Twitter has to say about Jaden Reed, because this is weird. Jaden Reed, latest. Like, seriously, Jordan Love and the Packers have an issue with Jaden Reed and Christian Watson. It'll be cool if Jaden Reed could get open roughly 25 yards. I swear Jaden Reed needs to be voided. He's not even on the field. Jaden Reed. The fact that Jaden Reed doesn't have a catch is blasphemy. If Jordan Love would have thrown any of his 375 yards to Jaden Reed, I could have salvaged this game. Must be the only motherfucker that the Cowboys aren't leaving wide the fuck open. I wish Jaden Reed showed up to this game. Obviously, everybody's thinking the same thing. Everyone's kind of mad. Where is he? Well, for right now, we'll see if the Cowboys can answer. They got to do it quick. We talked about the Cowboys getting the ball back before the fourth quarter started, but not because the Packers were going to score right away. Here we go. Dak over the middle. Looks like it's caught. I think that's Ferguson, and it is. And Cowboys going to have to go into no huddle situation here. Got a lot to play for here. Ideally, if they could score. Is this a timeout? Is this a Cowboys timeout? This better be a Packers timeout because the Cowboys are going to need them. I've seen this a couple times today where Green Bay's actually challenging the ruling on the field of a catch. That's a catch all day. That's it. Obvious. That's expedited. I thought he called a timeout. I was going to say there's been a couple times where the Cowboys have had a 10-yard completion or more, and you've seen him LaFleur call timeout. And I think those are momentum preventing timeouts. Especially when you have this kind of a lead and you know you're not going to need the timeouts. But in this case, it's going to be a challenge and not a timeout. So we'll see what happens here. And 25 years old. Okay, here we go.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
The Packers scored
41 points, Kyle. Are you fucking kidding me?
They just bombed it.
Oh my God. And he was wide the fuck open. The Cowboys are done. Cowboys are done. That's it. 16 points for the Cowboys. That's it.
Oh, they're going to keep scoring, but so are the Packers.
Yeah. This is embarrassing. Dak back to pass in the pocket.
See,
Quick throw.
If Dak doesn't throw that ball so high, Pollard has time to try to make a move right there. Instead, he has to jump up, waste all that time. Packers averaging almost 10 yards a play.
Wow. Double the Cowboys.
Oof. Just back to the line of scrimmage for Pollard right there. And
this is embarrassing, dude. Nick said we was them boys. Oh my God.
This is awesome. I gotta see.
This is crazy.
What Skip Bayless is up to.
Well,
Third and 5. Dak looking. He has time. Avoid. Wow. Oh, and then he throws it into the turf. He did a great job keeping the play alive, but then just couldn't make the throw, and they're going to have to go for it, of course.
This is so bad for the Cowboys, dude. This is so bad.
Let's see this. Skip.
Nowhere to go for these receivers, like he said.
Skip Bayless. This has become 6 minutes ago after that touchdown. This has become the most humiliating playoff loss in Dallas Cowboys history. We were 7.5-point favorites with the 2 seed and the number 1 offense and a defense that led the league in pressure. It's true. Oh, that might be a good throw. Oh, he couldn't track it.
Oh no.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
And the end of that drive on a 4th and 5.
It's the difference between the Packers and the Cowboys is that throw is being caught for the Packers.
Yeah.
All you need is love. A lot of Packer fans made the trip. I'm sure
God
they don't
damn it.
regret it.
I hate this so much.
I bet, man, all my family in Wisconsin are so happy.
Mhm.
Rest my grandmother's soul. She just passed last year, and all she would do is watch Packers and Brewers games.
Oh, really?
She would just sit on her chair,
Mhm.
and that was her thing, man. That was her thing, and
She got to see some good Super Bowls though out of them for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then her son, my Uncle Bob, is actually a great uncle because my mom's mother, her brother, my grandma Debbie. So this was my great grandma I'm talking about.
Mhm.
But my grandma's brother is my Uncle Bob, and they are huge Packer and Brewers fans. And
Yeah.
I could just imagine right now, everybody just like, oh yeah, they're enjoying this one.
Yeah.
They're enjoying this one. This is honestly, it's been a while. I mean, the Packers won a playoff game 2 years ago, and my brother actually went to the game in Lambeau. I think they were the 1 seed, and they played the 49ers in the NFC Championship game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that was the divisional round.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a divisional, right?
Yeah, the divisional round. And then and then it was Cowboys and 49ers in the wait, no, it was 49ers and Eagles. Wait, no. This is the year before that. Who was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago?
Rams.
The Rams and the Bengals.
Yeah.
So then it was Rams 49ers in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Anyway, like it's been a long time since the Packers have dominated in a playoff game. The last one that comes to mind, I believe, was in 2007. And I think it was in Seattle. And it was a snow game. It was snowing super, super hard. And they had Ryan Grant. They didn't even have Russell Wilson yet. This was a while ago.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
that's
if you
right.
remember this game. It was snowing, like insanely snowing. Packers Seahawks. And that's the last time I remember the Packers blowing out a team in the playoffs.
Last time the Bears did that was against the Saints in the NFC Championship game in 2007. That was the last time that happened. It's been a while. Aaron Jones,
my God.
30, 35, 21 yard line for Aaron Jones.
God.
He is a monster.
This is crazy.
I'm trying to see if there's fans out of the seats. There's got to be some people leaving right now. I mean, it's still the fourth quarter, an entire fourth quarter, but there's a lot of movement going on.
Oh, the game was in Lambeau. That makes more sense of why it was snowing so hard. But I remember you couldn't even see anything, and Green Bay won 42-20. And hey,
Jesus.
No wonder this game reminds me of that. It's 41-16 right now. So funny.
I was like, the score, it was the same thing. I'm just like,
literally like, I'm like, this game reminds me of a game in 2000, and I got the year right, which everybody put a dog shit in the chat for me getting that right. That's impressive. I was a kid at that.
Throw a hell yeah. Throw a hell yeah in the chat.
No, it's opposite. So when I screw up, you put a hell yeah, and when I nail it, you put dog shit. 123 rushing yards in his first 3 games.
I like this comment
against the Cowboys.
The Alice Cowboys because they lost the D somewhere. Oh my
AJ
God.
and Love out. Yeah, I agree. Aaron Jones shouldn't be in the game. Jordan Love shouldn't be in the game.
I think that's
I said this yesterday.
Dillon, yeah.
This is the same thing yesterday, man. Yesterday there was it was the Texans. I'm like, why is CJ Stroud still in this game? Or any of the starters, like Nico Collins, all those guys shouldn't be out. Packers Texans in the Super Bowl. Write it down.
Oh, shit.
Mark it. Mark
Oh,
it.
shit.
Packers, Texans. Nobody would have predicted that game to be.
No one. 2 first-year starters, one a rookie, one who was under a Hall of Famer for a couple of years, just lighting it up. Jordan Love handing it off up the middle, first down, and they continue the ground and pound against the Dallas defense.
Hot
conferences. How the fuck does Mike McCarthy let this happen, dude? How? This is embarrassing for him. We talked about it. Who's going to outcoach who? LaFleur's going to outcoach Mike McCarthy, but we did not expect it to be this much of a gap between the scores. Jesus.
Wow, Rick. So remember when I said I got to get this bet in because the odds are about to change?
Yeah.
So the Packers, as of 5:30 p.m., were plus 2,900 to go to the Super Bowl. Now, and not even an hour later, the Packers are plus 1,200.
Oh shit!
Not even plus 1,100.
Wow!
It's gone all the way down 1,000.
I was gonna say it's more than halved, right? That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude.
And this game is proven why. 2nd and 10 now, and they need to get to the half-yard line for a first down. Hands it off. AJ Dillon up the middle, gets 7 yards.
No, AJ Dillon's actually out.
Oh, Wilson, sorry. Yeah, because AJ Dillon is 28.
Yeah,
Like
28.
That? Yeah,
28.
Okay. 41 points allowed, most in postseason team history for the Dallas Cowboys. They're about to let up 48. And Dan Quinn, man, defensive coordinator.
This guy's going to be a head coach?
That's what I was going to say. I was like, what's going on?
You might as well just stick with Pete Carroll. He'll get you in the playoffs, and that's it.
That's true. And that's it. Snaps the ball. Wilson up the middle. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard gain on that one.
Oh, man.
Go for it. Fuck
Lil
it.
Wayne must be so happy right now.
And go for it. If you're the Packers, fucking go for it right here. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to turn over inside the 5?
Wow. If they score and score 48 points, this is a message right now.
Yes.
This is a message from the successor of Mike McCarthy. Yeah, I took your job, and I'm going to embarrass you in your own house.
And Aaron Rodgers' successor. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Aaron Jones is back in the game. They're going to give it Aaron Jones here. There he is. Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. Romeo
Dobbs.
Oh, my God.
The fucking Packers scored 47 points before
They're going to miss
the extra point.
It's going to stay at 47. Only you and I know why.
Yep. Cowboys should hire Bill Belichick. Dude, this is embarrassing for Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys. This is embarrassing.
Wow. This game is going to be remembered forever.
Jesus.
Jordan Love's first playoff game. How did it go? Well, they had to travel to play arguably the best team in the NFC in their house, and they dropped 50 almost. This is crazy, man.
Oh, and Jordan Love, the guy who took over for Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns and about 300 yards. No big deal. Nothing crazy.
Sandy. God. Loving it. Glad you're in here. Welcome. Welcome to the podcast, the only football podcast.
Love it.
The podcast where you don't have to love football, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Kyle.
I'm your host, Kyle.
Shout out Tom Grassi. That's his intro.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. I've seen him do so many videos.
Yeah.
Because I've been a fan of him since probably 5 years now.
Oh, really?
Years. Yeah, because I didn't know about him. I knew about Brandon Perna. And because he's a Broncos fan, and I love his videos. He's like the South Park. He's like the South Park of news anchors, and Tom Grassi's like the Simpsons. It's like still like
Still
but
funny, still a little edgy,
but
but
not as much cussing, not as much
yeah,
like dark
yeah.
humor. I love all that shit. So I always loved
Mhm.
Perna, and then I started realizing that he was like merged with this Packers fan, and obviously I'm like, wow, this is like the perfect world for me because I
Yeah.
love the Packers and I'm a diehard Broncos fan. So I was like, what are the odds? And I was so stoked about it. And then, anyway, I went on a tangent here just to say that I've seen him do that intro so many times that when I'm doing the intro, I
Mhm.
have to like tell myself, like, no. There's a part of me that just naturally wants to be like,
Yeah,
welcome to where you done.
yeah.
No, that's not your thing. Just
That's
say
not
welcome.
it. Yeah,
Say
yeah.
welcome. You don't have a signature line yet. It's okay. We do. We have I'm Rick, that's Kyle. Or wait, no, I'm Kyle, that's Rick.
I'm like, let's go. I
That's
like
our
that one.
that's our
That's fun.
signature. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And this is funny, Nick. Packers about to have 40 years of straight Hall of Fame quarterback play and still have only 2 Super Bowls in that time.
Not
And you
easy.
know what? But it doesn't even matter about the Super Bowls, at least for me, because they're still going to dominate the Bears. Ugh. Ugh.
Well, people say that a lot. I hear
Mhm.
that a lot. And I
Yeah.
just to that I always say
Thank you.
Dan Marino has 0. Philip
True.
Rivers has 0.
True.
Who else is probably Philip Rivers may not be a Hall of Famer, but Drew Brees is. He has 1. Um,
Yeah.
Peyton Manning only has 2.
Mhm.
And it's just like Brady winning 7 has kind of really inflated what we consider good. It used to be like if
Yeah.
you had 1 Super Bowl, that was like
Mhm.
the last credential you needed to get in. Now it's like they only had 2 in 20 years. It's like that's kind of how it goes. And some
I
people
wish.
some
I
people wait 30
wish.
years to go to the postseason. And you're like, well, yeah, but those people don't have a franchise quarterback. They
Mhm.
did. Matthew Stafford, he'll be on later tonight. Like
Yeah.
they did
Kyle,
have a great quarterback.
it's been almost 50 years for the Bears. Almost 50 years since a Super Bowl win.
50?
50, 85. We always talk about the 85 Bears, and really
Wow.
the year they won it in was 86. So almost 50 years without
And
a Super Bowl.
The Cubs
And
waited 100, right?
I waited 108. It's looking like that, dude. Are you gonna tell me I'm gonna be dead in the Super Bowl? No.
No. No.
Oh, I hope not. I
No
hope
way.
not.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
god.
hope not.
That's a crazy thing to think though.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but 50 years seems to be a sweet spot. Remember the Milwaukee Bucks won with Giannis
Oh yeah.
and that was 50 years since their last NBA
Mhm.
championship. So hopefully you don't have to wait 30 more years. Or
God, I hope not.
you said 20 years? Oh, it's been 50 years.
It's
Yeah,
been
maybe it's
50
happened. You're
almost.
right around when it's supposed to
Oh God, I
kick
hope
back
so.
in.
I fucking hope so, dude. All right, 2nd and 6. Dak Prescott throwing right side, and it's gonna be wide open. CD Lamb and the Packers
And the Packers
not
said CD's nuts.
playing conservatively, not giving up the big play because they know they've got the dub in hand. There's 9:25 left in this game and counting.
Okay, and one thing we're not going to do, we had an agreement. We're not going to say where was this the whole game because clearly the Packers are allowing all this underneath stuff.
Sorry, Kyle, I didn't hear what you said. And to be honest, where was this whole game? Where was it?
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Where was this the whole game? See, they weren't playing 40 yards back the first quarter, but
Tony
this is
Pollard.
8, 9, 20, 20. I'm over here doing math. Like,
Yeah, right.
what would it take? Here we go. First postseason start. Brett Favre won. Aaron
God.
Rodgers lost 51-45.
Wow.
That's
Arizona.
his defense.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
his defense that let him down. So Rodgers, I'm not going to hold that against him. Put up 45.
Mm-hmm.
If you score 45 and your team loses,
Defense.
no one's blaming the quarterback.
Yeah.
Like when the Bills lost, I
Mhm.
think the score was that high against the Chiefs. We were like, Josh Allen might be the best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, right.
So you
And
can
Bill,
lose in the playoffs, but you just have to score a ton of points.
You do. You do. And Bill, I hope I'm not in the nursing home the next time the Bears have a Super Bowl because I will have a heart attack. I
You're
will.
not gonna be in a nursing home, dude. I'm gonna make sure
Oof.
that you're in my basement. I'm gonna take care of you.
I'll never be able to get out because I won't be able to climb up the stairs. And Kyle's like, "Oh, it's fine. You don't need to go anywhere. It's fine. You got TV."
It's fine. We have streaming to do.
Yeah. And Crafty said the Packers just legitimized the 7th seed. Yep.
Yep.
Ever since they introduced it, they have legitimized it. Correct. Dak looking to pass left side. Dowdle first down. It looks like inside the 5-yard line. And I mean, it's looking like Dallas Cowboys are going to score, but it's a little too late.
Yeah, it's still a 3-possession game, even if they score.
Yeah.
Even if they score and get a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
It's still a 3-possession game, assuming they score 3 times and get a 2-point conversion every time.
Every time.
Dak keeps doing this thing.
Dak. Oh, he should have thrown it there.
Dak keeps doing this thing where he like, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it. I mean it. And then when he turns the corner, it's like, it's not there. It's like, if you're going to do it, just, he's thinking too much, it seems like. Every time he's scrambled, I understand like trying to wait as long as you can, but part of me feels like he knows he's going to run it and he's just like having a hard time following through with it.
Yeah. Here we go. 2nd and goal for Dak in the pocket. Looking. Sack. Lunch.
Or
Dak gets sacked.
Or
lunch.
Dak.
Lunch.
No.
Good one, Crafty. I love it.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland
does.
Oh.
3rd and goal. They might not even score. I'm already convinced. They're going to Daiquiris. They're going to get a pick right here.
There's Ferguson.
Oh, touchdown. Ferguson and the Cowboys. And very little celebration going on. They're just trying to make this a decent score.
Oh my gosh.
Little swim move by Ferguson too.
Why not?
Doesn't go unnoticed. I love it.
There's still plenty of time
to make it reasonable score.
No, for the Cowboys to come back into this game.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Timeout. The Packers keep doing this where every time the Cowboys are like it seems like they're trying to get into some kind of rhythm. LaFleur calls a timeout or challenges the play.
He's like, nope.
It's kind of smart because when you have this kind of lead, you know you don't need your timeout. So you think to yourself, how can I get the most value out of these timeouts since I don't need them to stop the clock?
Yeah.
The second thing is to use them to stop momentum.
God, look at that screen there. I forgot that.
I mean, this is a huge 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
If they don't get this, it is essentially over. And if they 100%. Do get it, then it's over. It's an uphill battle. But as a coach, you can't think like that.
Correct. Yeah. Dak in the shotgun at the 2-yard line. 4 wide, 1 running back. Trying to make it 48-24. Takes the snap. Hands it off, and they're good for the 2-point conversion with Dowdle, who gets in 48-24. Kyle, it's time to update the ticker. Because of Ferguson and Dowdle.
Is Love the best QB in the NFC? Sorry.
No.
Right. Well, let's have the conversation.
Yes, he is.
Who are the best quarterbacks? Whoa, hold on. Who are the best quarterbacks in the NFC? Stafford, Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott, and did I say Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts. Love is on there for sure now.
I'm not putting Kirk Cousins there. He's not elite.
No way. Who else? Baker
Mayfield.
Baker is probably top 10 given the lack of I mean, Justin Fields, I don't know.
Okay, yeah,
man.
no.
Is Love the best? No, I don't think so. He's getting there though. After this performance,
Well,
it
who
looks
would you
like
take over him? You're starting a team right now. You know what you know.
I think
Who are you going with?
I think I'm going Purdy.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think
I love me some Purdy, but he definitely does. He doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those he's a game manager guys. He just doesn't look like that. I watch him both
Hurts. Maybe Hurts.
Yeah, he's just been having a really down season.
Yeah, but he went to the Super Bowl
awful
last year
against the Giants. Yeah, but they had a really good team as well. I think Hurts is probably I might take Hurts over Love, but the fact that we're even having the conversation is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really is because
just
the NFC right now. Yeah, in the NFC right now, I mean, that's definitely a conversation worth having and a question worth asking. So
Stafford, Goff.
Stafford is good. Goff, Justin Fields. I'm trying to think of the East. Jalen Hurts.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott and
Daniel
Jalen
Jones
Hurts are the only ones.
Dak Prescott.
You're not taking Sam Howell.
No, Sam Howell's in there. NFC South, you're looking at Tampa Bay. You're looking at Baker. You're looking at Bryce Young. You're looking at Derek Carr and the Falcons, whoever the fuck plays for the Falcons.
It's on the ground. Oh, my God. The Cowboys can't do anything right, even when they do something right.
Oh! Wow.
Tommy Cutlets, no.
Tommy Cutlets.
Stop that. Everyone that's contributing to
Tommy Thuds. Tommy Thuds.
No.
Tommy Thuds. What do you mean? He's amazing. You're right. He's not good. He's amazing.
I mean, he's
go for the ball, you idiots.
I like him as a person, but I mean, I'm not going to build my franchise around the guy.
No, not at all. Why didn't the fucking thing update?
Now, Sam Howell, now we're talking. I like me some Sam Howell. I know no one else does, but to me, he's just Baker in the NFC or another NFC. Now that
Nick said Tommy DeVito is top 15 quarterback in the NFC, and that's because the Atlanta Falcons don't really have a quarterback right now.
No way.
In the NFC?
Easily, I can name 15 quarterbacks I like more.
Go ahead. Everyone else in the NFC.
Yeah. Jordan Love.
Yep.
Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Kirk
Tuds.
Cousins, Justin Fields. I'll take all of those over
Tuds.
Over Tuds. Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Sam Howell, Daniel Jones. Taking them all over him.
Great. You taking Ritter?
Derek Carr,
Heineke.
Those are two the same.
Kyler Murray. We forgot Kyler Murray is in there.
Yep, we haven't gotten to that division yet, but
yep. No, I'm just saying when we were thinking of quarterbacks to start a franchise with, we forgot Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't start my franchise with Kyler Murray. No way. No, I don't like small quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I see how much they struggle. Like there's a reason that people are curious about what a prototype player is when they're drafting. And that was the big thing people said. They were like, look, if you're really up in the air on CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, then how do you not go with CJ Stroud? Because he is the prototype quarterback. He can see the middle of the field. He's taller, stronger. That stuff's important.
Better, faster.
Short quarterbacks just can't throw into the middle of the field. They run into a lot of sacks. They have a much harder time. Now it can be done. Drew Brees wasn't a big guy.
Yeah.
But we mentioned him in the conversation as an exception. We don't talk about him as like a prototype.
And Sean Payne was there as a coach. His defense was dominant. Yeah, he had a lot of weapons there. So it wasn't just him kind of creating this offense. It was like you had a really good coach, your defense was dominant, you had some weapons. So it's not that it was just him. He was just very, very lucky to have the team that he had at that point.
Yeah, I agree. And that is
Looking
such a
like
funny
John
comment
Elway.
because John Elway might be the worst Hall of Fame quarterback that can't draft a quarterback. He would always draft like the 6'7" guy, Brock Osweiler. He was 6'7". Oh, God. Our best draft pick that John Elway ever made at the quarterback position was a 7th round draft pick, Trevor Siemian, who's still in the league.
Who's still in the league. He's
that
like
was our best quarterback since Manning retired.
John Elway's like, we had a pretty good pick there. Glad I got him in the NFL.
Are you guys as high as I am on this Trevor Siemian guy? I just I don't care when we draft him, where we draft him, but Trevor Siemian's going to be a Denver Bronco. It's like all 31 other teams are like, yeah, we won't fight you on that one, John.
Yeah, you go ahead, dude. You go ahead. Oh, look. Love played so poorly, he just got benched.
Oh my God. And if you guys don't know the story of we drafted a quarterback, God, I think he was out of Ole Miss. I'm blanking on his name.
Ole Miss.
He actually had a lot of upside. I liked him, but he got kicked off the team because Von Miller every Halloween throws the most insane parties.
Halloween party, right?
Everything you can think of. And I've heard about these parties. I won't talk about them, but they're crazy. And this quarterback, I'm blanking on his name right now. He went to his party and he got so drunk or drugged or whatever that he ended up knocking. Yes! Yeah, he ended up knocking on a random person's door and then like walking into their house and somebody beat the shit out of him with a vacuum cleaner. And like out of all things, you could tell that's like probably like we don't have a gun. What do we grab? The vacuum?
he was lucky he didn't get killed. You're right. He was very lucky he didn't get killed. And I'm trying to think of who that quarterback was too. I'm gonna look it up, see if I find something.
I'll probably find it. Let's race.
Who broke?
Chad Kelly.
Hold on.
Chad Kelly.
It was Chad Kelly, guys. You guys didn't hear from Kyle first, you heard from me.
CeeDee Lamb has entered the chat, by the way. 40 yards completion downfield.
Finally.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, he's gonna end up with what does he have? Does he have over 100 yards now? Nice. Yeah.
He goes over 100 every game. Like going into this game, what are you doing? Why is Ferguson holding his neck?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucked him up. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, flags.
Football.
Slayton is going to get a flag for that. He should not have done that.
He pancaked his ass.
Yeah.
He's like, I know, man, but just be cool. Come on. And he's like, yeah, but you don't know what he said. And keep that in mind. When Mason Rudolph called Myles Garrett the N-word and he took his helmet off and smacked him in the head with it.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, that is wrong. And then we heard what happened. And we were like, okay.
Oh, okay. The guy with the most punchable face. Yeah, that's fine.
So I always wonder when I see a random pancake push, I always wonder, I'm like, I wonder what he said to him. I wonder I wish it was mic'd up because I always get curious. Like, what happened right before he decided to fucking kill this guy?
I would say something like, dude, your mama loves me. I would do the Anchorman line. I took your mama out for a nice seafood dinner and never called her back. 1st and 10. They are inside the red zone. Let's see if Dak can get in the red zone again. Over the middle. Caught Ferguson. Well,
all right.
They're making it close. Game. Yeah.
2-point conversion's huge.
Kyle, who's your favorite Broncos meme quarterback? Brock Osweiler is also a good pick. Gotta go. Osweiler. Osweiler was so funny, right? Like Osweiler was
Memes?
funny.
I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah,
I'm not
like when
good
you
at
think
memes.
of it, when you look at it, you're like, that was so bad. It was good. You know what I mean? Like that was such a bad
Oh, Tim
quarterback.
Tebow.
Tim Tebow. That was a good one. Yeah.
Dak Prescott scores. All
There we
right,
go.
it's a 2-possession game.
There we go. Kendall Hilton. Look at that one.
Oh yeah. But
Mhm.
he's not a quarterback, but that's kind of why. That's why it's
That's why
funny.
it's
Do you know he's
funny.
in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Really? Oh, because of
Because
he started the game, right?
yeah,
That's
because
it.
during COVID, they like caught, I guess, the quarterbacks not wearing a mask, and then all 3 of them were disqualified. And the Broncos
Mm.
didn't have any other quarterback. They didn't have anybody. So Kendall Hinton was like, I played a little bit of quarterback in high school, not even college. And they're like, fuck it, you're starting. And they were
Throw
like,
him in
really?
there.
And it went exactly. He was a great example for everyone that's like watching football. It's like, man, I could probably get a couple snaps in myself, you know? He was a
I
great
go back, throw the
reminder.
pigskin around.
Yeah, no, he's a great reminder that we can't.
Mhm.
Like he went in and we were
Oh.
like, "Oh, it was so exciting."
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Here we go again. Bad one. Oh, good job by the Packers there to get that ball
Yeah.
back. And it's a
I
two
mean,
possession game, 3:25 left.
it was
Not
weird though.
impossible.
They
Yeah.
did that onside.
That's true.
It was weird that the Packer was waiting for it to travel the right distance. Like,
Yeah.
brother, you don't have to. Like, they have to. Like, he's like, all right, come on, come on, come on. Like, you can go pick that up. No penalty.
They should have been like, go ahead, touch it, bro. Touch it. I'm waiting for it.
They're both just standing there having a stare off.
First and 10 for the Packers at the 44-yard line of the Cowboys.
Why is Aaron Jones in the game?
And Love gives it back to Jones.
Did the starters come back in?
They did, yeah. It's going to go for maybe a yard. 3:18
Wow.
left and counting. Did they call timeout? I think they called timeout.
Yep, they did. Final timeout. Dan Quinn. All he can do is hope that they get the ball back. There would be 80 seconds, a minute and 20 seconds coming out the board. So we're looking at 2-minute warning stopping. Yeah.
I was gonna say Kyle, pick 6, fumble 6. Dallas is back in this game once. I'm just saying.
But Green Bay's gonna run it 3 times, and then the 2-minute warning will actually stop it, and they'll punt it after the 2-minute warning break.
2nd and 9. Love under center. 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends, 1 running back takes a snap, hands the ball off, and Aaron Jones gets taken down after a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hitting now.
Yep.
And now here's the 3rd down that's going to happen. They're just going to run it again.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys were in a similar situation, but it was a 1-possession game, and they decided to throw it on 3rd and 14. They threw an incomplete pass, and that's when the Lions drove down, scored, and went for 2. They should have never even had the opportunity. I think Green Bay's just going to run it here. Better coaching.
Yep. Better decision making. Love 2-2-1. Oh, Green Bay timeout.
B Love. That's so cool since he's Jordan Love. Do you see the back of his helmet? It says
that's not that cool.
Love.
That's not that cool. Actually, not even a complete sentence, so I don't know what they're doing back there.
Be love. Rick is choosing to be hate right now.
100%, especially if it's the Bears. Rick just got blurry like the Bears' future. How dare you? How dare you be correct? How dare you be so correct?
Uh-oh. They're throwing it. Oh, no.
Oh. Incomplete. That stops the clock. 2:29 left.
Why?
I don't know.
We're just going to end it right here. Bro, if you take it to the 2-minute warning and then punt the football, the odds of them driving down I mean, you only wasted 29 seconds, I guess. However you want to say that, because the 2-minute warning would have stopped the clock anyway. So I guess if you were going to throw it, that was the time to do it.
Let's see here. Here's the punt.
This will be crazy if the Cowboys come back into this game and there's no fans in the stadium.
I'm saying, dude. I'm saying, like, it's a game. I mean, you got to score 2 touchdowns with 2 2-point conversions, but 2:22 left. It is not the most impossible thing. And what showed us that, Kyle, a few years ago in the divisional round, Chiefs and Bills, what they were doing in those few seconds between scores. That's what matters, man. And that's exactly what could happen. That's exactly what could happen. Let's see if Dak can do this. Cowboys.
They need to hit CeeDee Lamb in the middle of the field, and that's where he's going to go. Deep shot to CeeDee Lamb right here.
Here we go. Going deep.
Oh,
incomplete. I think he might be ahead of me a little bit. What are you seeing right now?
35.
35 seconds. Let me see.
No, the number 35. Now I see 25 chasing CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, let me know when they get set for the next play.
Set for the next play.
Sweet. So 2nd and 10, 5 wide again. Prescott takes a snap. His own end zone. Going to the right side, caught. It's going to be Brandon Cooks, and they are at the 26-7-yard line.
They get it snapped before the 2-minute warning? Nope.
No way. It's going to be just like the playoffs last year where they tried to get set. They could not. They ended the game on that, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I do.
Hey, at least this didn't stay 48-16. You know what I mean? At least it didn't stay like that. You know, they made it a game really here at the end of the day.
Yeah, and this is why being a casual fan is so toxic, is because if you're the kind of fan that just checks who won at the end of the game and you see the score,
yeah,
you don't understand what happened today at all.
Nope.
Like the score right now is just not a reflection of what took place today.
Mm-hmm. It really was just a straight domination by the Packers.
And then they took a lot of their starters out.
Yeah,
and there's some garbage time touchdowns. No, I love it. I love that that there's a fight in the team and that they're able to get some points. It's more fun. It's more fun for sure. Let's see what Skip Bayless has to say with this comeback that is happening right now.
It's brewing right now. And if you guys are tuning in, again, thank you so much for tuning into the Only Football Podcast.
No way.
Stream. What happened?
Skip Bayless tweeted, "Go Pack, go."
No way.
He literally,
the Cowboys' most famous fan.
He literally.
Wow. I wouldn't go that far.
He doesn't know what to do.
I would not go that far. Yeah. Wow.
Skip said, from the end of Won't Get Fooled Again, which Fox played to start this game, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Meet Jordan Love, same as Aaron Rodgers against Dallas. Owns us.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
You won't get fooled again.
Mike McCarthy must be gone tomorrow. 4 minutes ago.
Oh my God. He's going scorched earth on the Cowboys. And look, I get it. I've been there. I will be there. I'm a Bears fan. I get it. But to say go Pack go, never would you see that for me. Never.
Yeah, that's a little far.
But
he also is not like, it's not like he's saying go Eagles. You know, he's a Cowboys fan. And his best friend is Lil Wayne, who's a Packers fan. So he's probably just like, it's not, you know, it's a little bit different when it's a division rival.
Yeah, Skip's
But
insane for that.
still,
Skip is insane for saying that. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Dallas at the 26-yard line. Back in the shotgun, takes the snap. Pressure, rolling left. Quick throw to Ferguson to the left side, and he's going to be short of a first down, but bounce. And again, thank you guys for joining us. Please throw a like on the video, on the stream, subscribe, throw a comment in here. Let us know who you are, who you root for, and are the Packers going to win the Super Bowl? 1st and 10. Dak, they're just giving him the 1st and 10 at this point. Throwing, and Ferguson again out of bounds. Oh, he's clutching his left thigh there. Oh, they're keeping him out. Yeah, they're keeping him out. Smart move.
yeah. I don't know why I love that interaction.
Yeah, right. Like it's meaningful. That's why.
He's like, nope. We care about you more than this game.
Dak back to pass in the pocket, moving up, going deep left side.
Wow.
Incomplete, way ahead of CeeDee Lamb there.
They got it.
1 minute 40 left.
They got to find a way to throw a deep ball like that to CeeDee Lamb without it being a terrible pass. Give him a real opportunity to make a play. Because he will. Like, he will come down with it. But you can't. You got to throw at least within 5 yards.
Something. 3rd and 3. Circle in the middle of the field there. Dak takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Quick throw. Right side, Brandon Cooks out of bounds. 1 minute 36 left.
Like, just trying to pick up a first down.
Jordan Love, 272 yards, 3 touchdowns. Prescott, 369 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, one of those being a pick 6. And Aaron Jones, 118 rush yards with 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Insanity. Prescott back to pass. Looking. Pressure over the middle. Caught. It's going to be Gallup inside the 30.
All right. Here we go. 124, 123, 122, 121, 20. They're not going to clock it. They're going to run a play here. It's going to get snapped at 115. Yep.
Dak going deep right side.
Oh,
almost.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Wow. What an almost catch by Lamb. Oh my God. He brought that to the fact that he was able to bring it to his body, though, first of all, was impressive.
Yep. Michael Irvin would be proud.
Yeah.
That was an unbelievable play. That did
2nd and 10. Yeah. Dak looking, throwing it down inside the 25.
Get out of bounds.
Out of bounds. No, not out of bounds, I guess. Yeah.
He would rather pick up 1 yard and run the clock.
Yeah.
How do you not get out of bounds in that situation?
Bad call. Here we go, trying to get set. 49 seconds, Dak in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Pressure sack. Lunch.
No.
That's game. Right.
Not yet. There's still time. There is. If Dak throws a touchdown pass right here. Here we go.
Dak, 4th and 8. Looking. Right side of the end zone. Way too high. Nah. Hey. Good. Bye. Typical Dallas, says Crafty. It's over. Angel saying bye-bye. Bye-bye, frauds. Kyle's got the cheese head.
I know we're kind of piling on the Cowboys right now. But there's a tiny part of me, like, I wanted the Packers to win this game, but there's a tiny part of me that's kind of sad for the Cowboys.
I'm not. I'm actually not. I do usually feel sad for teams. I felt bad for the Browns, but I do not feel bad for Dallas because that defense shit the bed in this game. They shit the absolute bed in this game. And that was really the name of the game, because if the Dallas defense somehow comes up with a turnover, somehow holds the Packers in that first half to maybe, 1 or 2 scores less, this is more of a game for the Dallas offense, man. It was out. We talked about it too. I had Dallas winning this game. You had the Green Bay Packers, and we both agreed Mike McCarthy is good for fucking it up for the coach. Who did we say was going to outcoach him? LaFleur. And that's exactly what happened, man. No second half adjustments for Dallas. They came out, they scored, but defensively, Dan Quinn did nothing defensively to stop Aaron Jones, to stop Jordan Love, Romeo Doubs, none of that. And then Dak Prescott, of course, the interceptions come back to haunt him in this one. He threw 2, one of them being a pick 6, and it was all downhill from that, man. It was all downhill from that.
Skip Bayless just tweeted 1 minute ago, how about them Packers? And then said 13 seconds ago, January 14th, 2024, a day that will live in infamy in Cowboys history. Congrats, Jerry. Worst day ever. And we mentioned it before, but do you think McCarthy's job is safe after this performance?
Oh, God, dude. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, that was the end. That was all I was saying. Yeah. Do you think his job is safe? Because it's really weird, because he had one of the best seasons as a head coach this entire year, and then the way it ended was bad. And how do you find that? Wow, there's a trending fire McCarthy is trending right now.
I figured.
Sorry, but I fire McCarthy today if I'm Jerry Jones. And this is a huge debate right now. So let's have it, and then I'll go ahead and clip it, and we'll talk about it. I'm going to type it in really quick.
Should the Cowboys fire McCarthy? This was a conversation being had even before this game, because the question that was brought up was, not only do you fire McCarthy, but like, if he has an embarrassing game, which the Cowboys did, who's the head coach is McCarthy. We talked about the defense and how they really shit the bed in this one, but God, man, McCarthy's just his coaching in the playoffs is just unreliable. It seems to be at this point.
Rick, should the Dallas Cowboys fire Mike McCarthy?
Oh, God, I don't know, man. I don't know, because we've talked about how he's been able to make this offense, when he took over play calling duties, how he took them from like 11th or whatever last year to number 1 this year with Dak Prescott, who was the leader in touchdowns, had less interceptions than ever before. God, man. And I think Jerry Jones is going to. Should you? I don't think so, because of what he's been able to do. You have to look at Dan Quinn and the defense in this game, man. I think Jerry Jones is going to do it, though, and I think all the I keep saying Packers, all the Cowboys fans are going to love the move at first, and they're going to realize, like, it may not be the same offense next year if they hire somebody else. But we also mentioned earlier, Bill Belichick is 100% available. 100% available. Do you bring in that guy? Do you bring in Mike Vrabel to a Cowboys team? Do you bring in a couple of the other offensive coordinators that are going to be available during the head coaching, hunt, whatever? Those are the options, and the Cowboys fans are seeing those options, right? They're looking at them and being like, they look pretty good right now. They do look pretty good than Mike McCarthy's unreliability in the playoffs. So should they? I don't think so. Will they? I think they are going to. Yes.
And Bill makes a great point right here where he
Mhm.
says Jerry doesn't like strong coaches. So even if they replace him, Belichick, Vrabel, and Harbaugh, who are all strong coaches that
Yeah.
want a huge stake in the ownership and control,
Mhm.
they're out. So who? And I mean, there's the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator,
Ben
playing
Johnson.
Ben Johnson. He could potentially make a run.
Mhm.
We got to look through college, right? Jimbo
Mhm.
Fisher was just fired out of Texas A&M. If I had a team, I would be calling him.
Yeah.
Um, he's a good coach. That there's some options out there, but I don't think they should fire Mike McCarthy. And the thing is the Cowboys scored enough garbage time points to make the final score look respectable enough to
Mhm.
not fire McCarthy. But like we said earlier, it doesn't really tell the story of what happened today.
Mhm.
And what I'm seeing a lot of people, because this is trending on Twitter, fire McCarthy,
Yeah.
and these are decisions that are going to be made soon. And
Wow.
I'm seeing a video right now of Jerry Jones in the press box, and I can see how upset he is. He's clearly frustrated,
Oh my
and
god.
it just seems like everything that could go wrong went wrong today, and the
Mhm.
Packers had their way. But like you said, I don't think that this falls all the way on McCarthy. The head coach always gets the brunt of the blame, and in a way, like that's what you sign up for as a head coach.
Yeah.
But you can't ignore the fact that this defense was awful today. The Packers were averaging
Yes.
10 yards per play.
Mhm.
So this is going to be really interesting moving forward, and you're definitely going to have a fan base divided. Probably most people leaning towards firing McCarthy
Mhm.
because the Cowboys consider themselves in in a situation where they're not going to win a Super Bowl, but they're going to be good in the regular season. And this is very, very similar to what the Dolphins are going through right now. If you check the Dolphins, it's all about firing McDaniels and getting rid of
Mhm.
Tua. And you know damn well if the Cowboys won this game, this would
Mhm.
not be even brought up. And it's like, yeah, of course
Nope.
not. But then at least by admitting that, we can acknowledge that we're willing to do this over one football game, which I
Mhm.
don't think anybody should be fired over one football game. And you could say, oh, it's collective. But
Mhm.
did the Cowboys get better this year from last year? I think they did. So I think they're trending in the right direction. There's no regression that I saw.
Yeah.
Obviously, this was an awful game. This was a terrible football game, but I think it would be a little bit of an overreaction. And the same thing, if the Dolphins won yesterday, people would have loved Mike McDaniel's quirkiness and how he always sounds like too stoned for a press conference.
Yeah.
We're like, he's so quirky. We love it. And as soon as he lose, they're like, this guy just is not a man. This
Yeah.
guy is not, this. He's not that. It's this is the number 2 scoring offense in the NFL. So
Yeah.
I think in a way, even if it's a bad performance or not, I don't think people should be impulsive or the ownership. I don't think they should impulsively fire anybody. I think you got to take a couple weeks and you
Mhm.
need to look at the data. You need to look at where you improved and make a decision. But to just say like, oh, we're gonna fire him in the press conference, that's insane to me.
Yeah.
I think these are very, very complex decisions, and they have a lot to do with who's available, and what options are out there. But I don't think that this is a decision that should be made lightly or today.
Yeah, this is very much the trending about Mike McCarthy firing him. Look, as a Bears fan, I get that. You guys have seen me at my most emotional. You guys have seen me at my most mad at this coaching staff. This is a complete emotional response at them being embarrassed on a national stage. Everyone in America who is a football fan is watching this game right now. Watch from the first quarter to the last quarter, unless you are a Cowboys fan who was at that game and left midway through the fourth. Like, this is a very emotional response. It's understandable. I think it's understandable to have this emotional response. We live and die with our teams. This is something that we have become passionate about as NFL fans. And while you want to fire your coach, Kylie's right. This decision, a decision like this, should not be made today. Jerry Jones has, for the most part, never really gone with what the fans are saying. And whether that is a good thing or a bad thing, he kept on the other guy, the coach before McCarthy, for a while afterwards, where everybody was still calling for his head, right? So these owners, as much as we hate them or disagree with them or have nothing in common with them, at least we know these guys don't make these decisions like that. David Tepper's a completely different story, in my opinion, but at least, the guys who have been in here in the NFL for decades and have been owners for a long time, they take their time. They analyze everything that's going on. They realize, like Kyle said, there's been no regression, and if anything, an improvement from this offense on the Cowboys. What happens in the playoffs? It's a one and done. You can't just go off of that, like Kyle said, and just be like, that's it. This game's over. This coach is done. This entire staff's over. Fuck them. I want a new quarterback. That's not easy. It is not easy, especially with the draft, the way you're going to be drafting. Are you going to trade people? All those decisions have to be made over the offseason. And unless you are having a shitty regular season in which the coach was clearly a problem, you don't fire a coach who led you to the NFC East title against the team who got second place in that same division, who was in the Super Bowl last year, who your quarterback had the most touchdowns and least amount of interceptions in his career. Your offense was amazing. Your defense was killing it. And you were doing really well at home. You fully expected to go in this game and win this game against the 7 seed by probably 2 scores, if we're being honest, right? That's the mindset I think the Cowboys were going into this game with. So don't do anything harsh after the game, but I still think the emotional response from fans, because I've been a very huge victim to this, is understandable.
Yeah, and moving on to the Packers real quick, the Packers, man, I think it's safe to say right now, in my opinion, that this is the hottest team in the NFL. And the Packers go into this game. The Texans are a good second, but that's a different conference. So that's why my bold Packers-Texans Super Bowl is fucking amazing. Okay. Yeah. But man, the Packers, man, this is a historical turnaround. The Packers dropped to 6-8 week 15. They were a 6-8 football team. Week 15. Every game since then has been a playoff game. They knew that if they lost any of those remaining games, they were out. Week 16, a playoff game. Jordan Love was 17 of 28, 212 passing yards, 3 touchdown passes, 0 picks. Week 17, another playoff game. 24 of 33, 256 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Wow. Week 18, 27 of 32, 316 passing yards, 3 total touchdowns, 0 picks. Tonight, you already know what happened. So this, to me, this Packers team, they're ready, and it's like their weapons. They came in with an arsenal of weapons. They had everybody at their disposal. Watson was healthy, Dobbs was in, Reed and Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs combined for 1 catch. So that just shows you that they're able to get the ball. This team is showing that they're deep. They don't need to rely on 1 or 2 players. They can give it to Musgrave, and he can go sit out, and they can hit it Kraft. And the weapons that are kind of emerging right now, it's a lot of young talent, but it seems like everybody's just emerging at the right time. And this team seems like a very hot team compared to a 49ers team who hasn't played a football game in 3 weeks by the time Green Bay goes into San Francisco. True. So that is something to think about. I mean, does it help them that they've been resting? I think sometimes it helps, but if the other team happens to be the hottest team in the conference, I don't think it helps in that case. So
rest versus rest.
Yeah. So this is going to be really interesting moving forward, but you gotta give credit where it's due. The Green Bay Packers came in, they played better. And McCarthy was outcoached again. By Matt LaFleur, and Jordan Love has really cemented himself as the next decade and a half of Green Bay Packers football. And It's crazy how much life changes in just a year. In the offseason, everybody
Yeah.
said if Jordan Love was that good, they would have went with him years ago or last year. And
Yep.
then Collinsworth comes on and he's like, it doesn't take long to know whether you got it or not. If the Packers knew that he had it, they would have started him already.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got it. It's like, dude, you don't know anything about this guy. Neither did I, but the media had to have an opinion. And on Jordan Love, he's proven that they were all wrong about that one. And Green Bay moves on to San Francisco in the divisional round and looking to try to get a win and play either Detroit, Philly, or Tampa.
Love it. And God, man, the Packers, it just pains me to say that they played such an amazing game on both sides of the ball, pick sixes, defending these weapons on the Cowboys side, like very well. Jordan Love balling out in his first playoff game as a starter. Aaron Jones just carving up that run defense of the Cowboys for 3 scores. There's really not one negative thing you can say about the Packers in this game, and the history continues. The Packers just keep owning the Cowboys. And this is bad. And Crafty saying Jerry Jones, who is on the NFL Network right now speaking, Jerry just said this loss is burned into our souls. And when you got Jerry Jones saying some things like that, the hammer is going to come down. But thank you guys. Kyle, did you have anything else before we get out of here and go to the Lions-Rams game?
No, I'm super pumped about that game. That game is going to be starting. Oh my God, that game starts in 10 minutes. We got to go. I got a thumbnail to make. I got to pee and fill up my water.
Yep. Kyle, get up out of here. I'll get the outro.
All right, brother. I will see you guys in 5 minutes.
Thank you guys to everybody who came into the stream today. We appreciate it. Big heart. big heart. Thank you guys for all of you guys that helped us raid the channel, the channels that we raided during halftime as well. We're going to do the same thing for this Ram Lions game. And yes, KC, we will be streaming that game. Thank you for joining us as well for this stream. But we're gonna hop into the Rams Lions here in a few minutes. This game does start here soon. You can catch all the action here on the Only Football Podcast. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for all the likes. And if you haven't already, please like the video. Please throw a comment in there. And if you haven't subbed, please sub on YouTube. We got over 500 just a few days ago. We're on our way to 1,000 and then above and beyond from there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we will see you guys here in a bit. Let me just take off this banner here because Kyle's gonna make the banners and all that stuff, the thumbnail for the Only Football stream of the Lions and Rams. We'll see you guys here in a few minutes. So